One sec. I'm an idiot. One sec.
Why is my sound still coming out of my speakers?
So, are you feeling better? Is your stomach okay?
I think so. I don't even know what happened, honestly. I woke up at 5 a.m. from a dead sleep, and it's just like,
Okay.
until probably about 2 hours ago. So, just in time for D&D.
Hopefully you're feeling better.
Thank you. If I just disappear, like, it's fine.
Well, we'll know why.
Keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah.
You'll be back.
Just keep going.
Yeah.
I think luckily most of us aren't streaming today, so no
Yeah.
one will ever know.
Yeah. I am just streaming so that I have a VOD. That's it.
I'm.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was gonna.
If you could link that so I could check the bot later.
It
I
is
actually
in the chat.
watching these episodes. Cool.
Yep, I put it in the chat.
I need to post to my Twitter. Hold on.
Yeah, I went in and just changed my thumbnail to the thing and put up a title to direct over to here and
Yeah, dope.
hoped that Johan would see it because he's the one that is literally always here. And he'll be upset if he misses it, but I'll have a VOD for him, so just in case.
Yeah, I like watching the VODs myself, but like 1 or 2 days after to kind of like take better notes.
Right.
And I'm just like
take notes. The fuck is that?
Oh, I just bullet point whatever.
Same.
You want to see my
That was
notes
the
from
thing is
last
I
week?
forgot to
There you
grab
go.
the-
That's my notes from last week.
Like one of my last notes from last week was like, I have said, fuck.
Yeah.
Zeus.
Gold one room, 1 gold food.
Yep.
You are a more thorough DM than I. I'll remember that. And then like 2 days later, I'm like, what did I tell them?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. The only reason I have this is because I went back to my VOD to look at it because I wanted to make sure I knew what it was. So. Yeah. Anyway.
Also,
I
was gonna say I have a really bad sleep schedule. I'll fall asleep like at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
I start work tomorrow at 9.
Nice.
So I'm gonna be up for hours.
A while. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to reset my sleep schedule, so I'm just gonna stay up till the end of tomorrow.
Yeah, I will be quitting my job sometime either this week or next week, probably. And so I don't care about sleep anymore.
Makes sense.
But tomorrow, so I have a meeting at 1 a.m. So in 4 hours, at 9 a.m. and at 2:30. So I'll be busy tomorrow.
You have a meeting at 1 a.m.
I work on British time a lot of the time, so
Oh,
That
okay.
makes sense.
that's actually 9
That
a.m.
makes
Like, yeah, I live on British time most of the day. So, okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So, last session, you guys made your escape out from Narda, having been, I don't want to say ambushed by the guards because you kind of came up on the guards doing their job and then fought them because they were being dicks. And then were ambushed by a lot more guards, almost killed. And then Hades and Akante showed up to Inigo and decided he was worth their favor for the moment, gifting him with some psionic powers and helped get rid of some of the guards. And you guys fought off the rest of them and made your escape out of Narda, coming across a burned up wizard on a stake as you approached into Tyrum. Had some sort of holy symbol for the riders, and Zeus seemed to smite him on this stake. So Midas was not very happy about that and told him to fuck off. Sure, that'll go well for her. And you guys made your way into Tyrum, got some shopping done. I did remember that you guys don't have much ammunition. So just as a reminder, if anybody is going to be using ranged weapons, you are going to need to be picking up probably some arrows and stuff like that. My assumption from here on out will be that while you're in town picking up your supplies, that you will pick up arrows and bullets and stuff, whatever it is you need. So if anybody does want to pick up arrows, bullets, crossbow bolts, whatever like that, we'll say you spend a gold and you stock up for the day. If anybody's doing that. And that'll just kind of be like your general, hey, I'm in town, I'm picking up some rations, shit like that, right? The only time I really worry about ammunition is if you guys are like specifically wasting it on something, like, oh, I'm gonna shoot this rock that's across this cavern 20 times for some reason. Like, yeah, okay, maybe you're gonna run out of arrows at some point, but just to make it easy. And you guys spent the night at the Grey Potato, and are up for the morning, feeling like you've slept in a bed for the first time in probably a few months, which was kind of nice. And I'll leave you to it.
Who was in what room last time?
I believe Inigo and Midas passed out on the floor.
And
Mhm.
Thad was in that room with us.
Yeah. And then
Okay, so there was Dottie and Lily.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and their bagpipes were in the other bed.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes,
how
that's
yeah.
right.
for the
That's
other
right.
bed.
Midas and Inigo slept on the floor. The bagpipes got the bed.
That's right. Yep.
They earned it. They worked hard that night.
They did.
And we get because we got free food. So
Yeah.
So yeah, I got to share a room with Honey Boo Boo.
All right. So you guys are up in the morning. Unless there's anything specific, we'll say that you eventually meet downstairs for some more food. Breakfast in the morning.
Yes, indeed. How much gold do we have left? Because I know I paid for the rooms.
Not much. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah, I've only got 4 gold left, so I'm done. I'm taking care of myself for the next 2 days.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you guys. I
Inigo-
think you guys have like 20 gold in total or something like that at the moment.
Inigo's got all my gold.
Yeah, and you guys got
There's-
everyone else's gold.
There's 8 gold left of that after everything
It
we bought.
ain't much.
It ain't much.
Everyone's welcome to my gold. I have 12 left. if anyone
Okay.
needs
I think that is the rest of it. So yeah, so I was right. It was
24
20,
gold
20
total.
gold. Yeah.
Okay, 24.
You had to
24
buy.
between the 5 of us, that should be good to do the meals. Because we just need to be here until the
It is now.
Holy Sigil
more
is done.
day?
Yeah, it is now Thursday. You'll need
so-
at least 24 more hours, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, so
Didn't
let's
we
say 4
prepay for the
meals.
rooms?
I prepaid for the rooms,
Yeah,
yes.
so the rooms are
The
paid for.
rooms are covered, but the meals for everyone, that's going to be 20 gold to do breakfast, lunch, dinner today, breakfast tomorrow, and then we can leave, and then we can rely on the rations that Inigo picked up.
Can we look for work in this town? Is there any work to be had?
Probably.
I'm just budgeting. I'm just budgeting everyone just in case.
This
No,
is,
yeah.
Yes.
But
This is the trade capital of Allegasia, so
Can
There's
I go
likely some work.
downstairs and actually try to talk to the head chef?
sure. I mean, you find the cook who is in there for the morning, or at least the tavern keep, and the cook is busy. I mean, you kind of there's like a so in the corner of this tavern is kind of where the bar's at, and then on the far side there's a little exit out from the bar, and then it kind of like it's flat against the wall here, and then it kind of go down to this little hallway, and there's another door here that goes into the kitchen area that's kind of like behind the bar.
Mhm.
So I mean, you can go up to the tavern keep and ask for the cook, depending on what you want.
I just kind of want to go up to him and be like, it's been a while since I've flexed my muscles in the kitchen. I was wondering if you guys maybe were looking for an extra help for the next day or two?
I mean, possibly. We could.
I would more than be willing to audition just to make sure I'm up to par.
Possibly. What type of dishes do you generally make?
I can make whatever you'd wish, as long as I know the basic ingredients.
Oh, hang on a second. He goes over to the he goes into the kitchen area.
Mhm.
You can hear some voices talking down there, and then out steps somebody else that is in a there's someone you saw last night that so the dwarf behind the bar last night was yelling at somebody to figure out
Yeah.
how much the rooms were and stuff, and that's the person that walks out now. And this is a what looks to be a family member. Like there's a lot of resemblance there, but a female dwarf walks out and says, "You're looking for work, then, are you?"
Yes. I would very much like to flex my muscles in this once again. It's been a while.
I mean, I don't imagine it'll be too busy the next couple days, but I'm sure we could use a cook or two. I'm not gonna say you're gonna get too much work in, but yeah, probably. How long you looking to be here?
About till mid-afternoon tomorrow, maybe?
Well,
I would be willing to work for the meals of my companions and myself. That way no pay would be necessary, just food in and of itself.
why don't you get cleaned up, head to the kitchen in the back, and cook up some breakfast, and with the chef back there, we'll see how you do.
But of course. And just immediately just prestidigitation myself, make myself more presentable, slick the hair a little bit. Just like jauntily
Let's
walk
go.
back there. Yeah,
Sure.
jauntily walk back there.
Sure.
And be like, you could use an extra pair of hands or two?
Yeah, I mean it's a little busy out there, so sure. We've got the orders up there up front, so you've been around a kitchen before, from what I gather. Get to work.
Cool.
I want you to make a an intelligence check in this case because you're
By all
following
means.
recipes. Add your proficiency bonus.
Give me a second. It is. I have a 0 to intelligence, so it's a total of 14.
Total 14. You do you do good work as expected. It's nothing like overly special or anything, but yeah, you
Mhm.
definitely get the food out as expected by the chef, asking questions and stuff as need be for their specific recipes and whatnot. And they they'll pay 5 gold an hour when you get 2 hours in the morning while they're doing the breakfast stuff. So 10 gold, and then that can go towards your meals or whatever. And then he says for the evening that they'll expect you there at 4 p.m. Until 9.
You got
So,
it.
5 hours in the evening.
And that's another 20 gold right there.
45.
45.
5 times 5. 25 gold. I can math.
25.
Okay.
Oh, I was
Yeah.
like, where did that math
Yeah.
come from?
I was
I
thinking
was like,
9 for some reason. It's because you were gonna end at 9 o'clock, so I was like, "Oh, it's 9." No, not 9. Yeah, no.
I was like, I know I'm an idiot, but I'm not. Cool. So yeah, that's kind of what I want to do to cover the meal for my companions.
While you're doing your breakfast shift as well, the cook will look over at you and say, if you're looking for work, they could always use help with the construction. And he kind of looks over and sees your you ended up with a great sword or great axe. What did you end up with?
Great sword.
Great sword. He looks over and sees your sword kind of leaning up against the door. Is that your big sword for such a little one, there, son? That's yours.
Yes. What kind of chef would I be if I couldn't handle multiple sizes of knives?
Yeah, that's. And he just starts to crack up.
Just give a little quick boom.
Yeah,
It
good
does matter.
good points. I could probably barely pick that fucking thing up. There's an arena out in the far end by the docks as well. Men could make quite a bit of gold out there. You and your door friend both look pretty beefy. Might be able to check that out as well.
I would be into that.
I was like, I want to see what I know about that, but he's always been in there with me, so I'm like, oh, that would be. Do you know when it is happening, or?
Usually every evening. You stop by after dinner. Usually it's they get started around midnight or so.
Ah, perfect. That means I can still do my shift here.
Well, oh, good.
Grant me one moment, and I'll actually cast Unseen Servant to take care of me for a second, like to take over. And I run over to Thad, and I'm like, Thad, apparently there's an arena where you could fight in the underground arena, and they pay well.
Underground fighting? I'm in.
If you win.
I didn't say that. But I go, yeah, it's something we could look forward to. If I think we should do that.
Absolutely. No questions asked.
I go, okay, I need to go back. Rodrigo doesn't do well with our instructions. And I run, I run back.
You can have a point of inspiration for that.
And again, while he's up for the
beautiful.
hour, I will instruct my unseen servant to help us in the kitchen.
Sure. Okay. All right. So you was there anything the rest of you guys were doing during this 2 hours? Or you just watching Inigo run around? Not that
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
just
see him, I
gonna
guess, but
chill, eat, drink coffee. I'm gonna sit there with Mush and be like, Mush, I'm so glad you're back. I missed you. Didn't realize we were in there so long without you, sir. And then I'm also gonna look across and go, Thad. The threat still remains, sir. You
What
don't
threat?
touch him. You don't touch him. We can have a raccoon army, but you don't touch Mush.
I mean, does he taste good though? I'm still curious. I understand he's a pet, but he's a mushroom-shaped pet.
Yeah, but he's still sentient. If you want, I can pick you one of my mushrooms. I can pick 3 giant ones a day. Do you want one of those?
Yeah, that would actually be really great. If you could like pack me a little baggie for the day with mushrooms, that'd be fantastic.
Okay. Okay, so then Mike, I'll go ahead and use my 3
sure.
3 mushrooms. I'm gonna go ahead and pluck all 3 and put them in a little bag. They're what, 8-inch caps?
I think
Is
so.
what you said?
Yeah. They're
So they're, like-
sizable. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like larger than the size of a personal pizza.
That's incredible.
So, okay, I'm gonna keep them with me, and then if you need a mushroom,
8
let me
inches.
know. Okay? But don't touch Mush. Don't touch Mush.
I'm tempted, but I will refrain.
You'll lose a hand.
No. Then I would be a pirate, like my original dream. Double hook hands.
And we get you a little insert so you can put your sword on it.
And it'd be straight up Buster with his little claw.
All right. Anything else for the morning at least? Cool. Anything else for the rest of the day? I mean, Diego, you've been released.
I want to go get. What was that thing that Midas got us last time? Like the Adventures Kit or
Oh, the Explorers
Explorers Pack.
Explorers
Yeah.
Pack. I want to get the one that we're missing for her.
Pack. Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe it was.
You said 5 gold each.
Yeah, 5 gold.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
thought
say
it was
5
gonna be
gold each.
10 gold. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 5 gold each. Sure. Yeah, that's easy enough to find at the shop.
And then
Okay.
the other thing I would like to do, if no one else has anything they want to do, are there temples in this city?
So
Because I'm looking for 2 very specific ones.
okay. How do you want to go about finding it? Like, do you
I mean,
want to
I'll
go
ask
like
around.
ask somebody? Okay. Yeah.
I'll start with the chef, and if he doesn't know, I'll ask around. Part of
Okay.
being a hospitality halfling is you're hospitable. So
Yeah.
I feel it's nice enough to like ask people.
Sure. So the chef, he said, well, yeah, I told you about the construction going on. That's for the new temples, out on the southwest side of town. You go back out there and look what you're looking for. What are you looking for in particular?
Do the names Hades or Hecate ring a bell?
He kind of gives you a look, says, that's a little weird, son, but
It's more out of curiosity than actual.
I mean, you could probably find one. I mean, that's I'm pretty sure the 3 that they're making first would be for the 3 for the 3 big ones. So you'll probably find something of Hades under construction out there. The only temples that are built at the moment will be some local gods or something for the riders.
I just have to say before it drives me nuts, it's Hecate,
Sure.
not Hecate.
I think we both know out of how I say Icker. I'm not gonna listen.
It drives me up the wall that you do that every time, and you look at the camera every time because you know I'm mad. But it's Hecate.
I got that by looking at Brandon while I do things to him as a DM. So just look at the camera while I do it.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But yes, I would like to go to the temple if no one else has anything they want to do.
Cool.
I'm good. Here, go for it.
So you go out to the southwest side of town. Takes you a while to get out there too. I mean, it's like a solid like 30-minute walk. Like to get out there.
36 with my little halfling legs.
Exactly. Yeah. And you kind of end up kind of on this little hill behind the city, and you can see that there are 3 big, like the bones of the temples are there. 3 big temples. And then you can see that there are some workers kind of laying out some kind of smaller ones that are down further on the hill, like laying out the foundation for them. But none of them seem to be built yet. Like the outside of them is like mostly done, basically. But,
Is it possible for me to walk in at least?
it's
Like, I know it's under construction.
Yeah, it's about lunchtime right now, so like I mean, the workers are probably taking a break. I mean, no one's necessarily going to stop you because they're not actively working at the moment. So you go over it, and I mean, it's fairly obvious which one's for Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, because they're all going to be very distinctly different.
Yeah.
And you walk up to the entrance to the Hades temple. And
Like, I want to walk in, just like look and see if I feel anything like I did that day.
Okay. So you walk in, and I mean, like, you can tell that it is thoroughly under construction. It is very much decorated with what humans are interpreting Hades is like, which is skulls and dead bodies on the wall.
Me.
I mean, not actual dead bodies, but like
Yeah.
Should be.
lots of like just very black and red colors everywhere. There's a statue that is actively being built. You can see that it's like being chiseled still, and out of marble. And you don't see any tools around. You gather it's being done by magic, but still taking a while to do. But you can see at the top of it, like the top of it is like started to be done, and it's down to like underneath the shoulders, and you can see the figure that you saw yesterday, I guess, at this rate. Or no, it's been a few days because you guys traveled.
Yeah,
Traveled. That's right. Yeah.
like 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
So it's actually been like 2 weeks. Sorry. You can see like the figure, the face is almost exactly right. Like you recognize, the face is done, even if the rest of it's kind of just a block, more or less, still. But that's about it. Like the inside there's nothing really set up, just the inner walls.
Do I feel anything?
Roll an insight check.
Oh, I'm actually really good at it. That's an 8.
And so you walk in. Like, where do you like walk up to the statue, or do you just kind of looking into the other rooms to see if there's anything there, or?
No, my goal is just mainly like I walk up to the statue.
Okay.
I don't need to go anywhere else.
So you walk up to the statue, and I mean, you're not necessarily feeling anything specific. It's almost like a what's the word for it? Like a placebo, almost, that you kind of like feel like you're in the aura of something important. But it's kind of like just there. You know what I mean? Like you gather that, I mean, you've been gifted power by Hades through Hecate's will, and you're kind of looking up at this statue that's 200 foot tall, and even though it is not done, the power is like there's definitely some sort of power radiating there, but you're not feeling or hearing anything specific or anything.
Kind of look and just go, well, never heard it before, so I guess I didn't know what I was expecting now. But it would be rude if I didn't at least say thank you for helping me that day.
No response.
I appreciate it. And then I made like a little empanada before I left, and I kind of just leave it at the foot as kind of like a thank you gift, and I walk out.
As you walk out, you get about 3/4 the way to the door. It's a pretty far walk down, like some fucking massive temple. Like, I mean, it is huge. And you smell just this little bit of smoke. You look back, and your food that you laid at the bottom of it is burning, and is just turned into smoke and is going up towards the statue and kind of like gets absorbed into the statue. And after a second, in your mind, you hear, "A gift. Use it wisely."
Then I think about the tournament that we're gonna go and we'll go, possibly, but maybe. I don't know.
Beautiful.
And then I have to now go see Midas.
Okay.
So that's the next thing I would like to do. But anyone else, please intervene.
I do have something as you head back to Midas. Can you make me a perception check on your way back?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, that's what I'm not good at. That is a 6.
So as you're walking back, you you all of a sudden you're just kind of walking into the market district, and this is definitely like a pretty populated area over here because it's kind of like the entrance in from the docks.
Mhm.
And even I mean, it's middle of the day, right, especially coming in from the docks. Like it's relatively busy. I mean, easy enough that you're not necessarily having a. It's not like streets of New York type of busy, but it's busy. Like
Yeah.
And this person bumps into you very very harshly as you kind of walk. And you actually, because he rolled shit on his stealth, he reaches for the bag of coins on your belt, and you manage to catch him by the hand.
Okay. What does this guy look like?
Shorter human. You gather he's very young. Like this is like he looks like he's like 13, 14 years old. Like it's definitely like a child.
Taller than me.
Yeah.
Way
But probably about a foot and a half taller than you. Yeah.
I mean, granted, I probably am stronger than him. I want to take the bag. I want to pull out 5 gold and give it to him.
So after you kind of grab his arm, he looks pissed. Like he looks like, oh fuck, I got caught. What do I do? He's like furtively looking around, looking for an escape as you've got this grip on his arm, and you hand him 5 gold, and he says, and he kind of like looks at it like says, "You're just giving it to me?"
Does he look like rough, malnourished, all that stuff?
Not really.
No.
Yeah.
I'll just go. If it's a big enough thing for you to steal, I figured you're in some kind of trouble. Helping out a little bit along the way won't hurt.
He kind of reaches his hand out like very slowly.
They just like when you're
Yeah.
trying to convince a stray
Yeah.
dog to like, hey, I'm trying to feed you. Same thing, just give it out to him.
He reaches his hand out very slowly and like grabs the gold, like shoves it in his cloak. He looks around. He looks over your shoulder. And what you didn't see was the other one behind you. And his eyes light up. His eyes light up and say, "Did you get it? Did you get it? Let's go." And they have as you were distracted, another kid walked up behind you.
Oh my god.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, oh my god.
So another kid woke up behind you, and he manages to he almost pulls your sword out and then realizes, holy fuck, this is huge. I had to like, and then he just like grabbed the first thing off the top of your pack, and has taken like some of your cooking supplies at this point. Like he took some of your cooking supplies. And so like he just kind of like grabbed a handful of it. So what would be at like the top of the pack in your cooking supply? Would that be like?
That would probably be like my pan.
Your
like
pan?
that would be that would be the thing on the outside.
That would make sense. So yeah, he just grabbed whatever was on top and ran.
I'm gonna chase him.
Don't touch my cooking shit, motherfucker.
I don't want to be like, no, motherfucker.
Don't touch my fucking cast iron, punk bitch.
Nice. Okay. So it's pretty busy here. So let's have you. I'm gonna have you roll either acrobatics or athletics.
Acrobatics, please.
Just to kind of like navigate your way through the crowd.
That is a 19 total.
Not bad. They do okay. Takes you a moment. But you're able to keep sight on them as you navigate through the crowd. They kind of get held up for a second as they cross they're sort of trying to like cross the street, and this just caravan of wagons is coming through, taking supplies out for the docks into the city. And you manage to catch up with them, and they're both there. And just as they like look back, and you're right there reaching for them. What do you do?
I don't care about the other one. I want the one with my pan.
Okay.
And I want to just like grab his shirt and like pull him down.
Strength check.
That I can certainly do.
Just call it. Well, actually, it'll be athletics because we'll call it a grapple.
Okay.
He rolled.
That is. I'm sorry.
So he rolled a 2. So like.
I have a total of a 4, so that's great.
Okay, his total was 3. So. So yeah, you reach up and you guys are just struggling with each other. You're like trying to pull him down, and he's oh no fucking. He like tries to like throw the pan over to the other guy, and you like instinctually let go and grab the pan out of the air. Then do you just let him go, or?
Yeah, I have my pan. Let him go.
Okay. Yeah, you managed to grab the pan. And
I just yell, "You don't touch another man's pan, okay? That's rude."
Nobody else is paying a damn bit of mind to you.
Nobody gives a shit about that.
Nobody gives a shit.
Nobody gives a shit.
Not at all.
I don't know if you saw, but there's this chick who's on TikTok and she does cooking. She's also a country singer. There's that song "Stand by Your Man," but instead she holds her like 3rd generation old cast iron and goes, "Stand by your pan" every time she starts a video. That's in Diego.
All right, so you head back to the party eventually. We'll say you guys meet up in the inn again.
Mind you, I walk in with my pan, like, hugging my pan. Not again. Not again.
Goodness.
Do make sure you
can
take the 5 gold out of your inventory if you didn't.
Yeah, I already did.
Can I roll a, like, perception check to see why he's, like, to just notice that he's super aggressively holding his cast iron?
I mean, do you walk in and tell them, like, I almost got robbed, or are you...
No. I just walk in, like, just holding my pan.
Make an insight check, then?
Okay. Insight. It's 16.
Yeah, I mean, that's good enough. You gather, like... You're like... I mean, you're not cooking till later, right?
Yeah.
But, you know.
Diego, it's not 4 yet. Why is your pan out? You good?
Some people are just very rude, okay?
And Diego, did you hit someone with your pan? You've got a sword. Why would you?
Well, do people hit people with pans?
I mean,
I
sometimes.
can neither confirm nor deny that I may have done that to a squirrel who tried stealing some of my berries, but you know, it happens. Did you hit someone with your pan, Diego?
No, they are used for cooking. That is disrespectful to the tool.
I mean, if it's really your only last resort, but okay.
I have these.
Then why are you holding it so aggressively?
Let's just say somebody got handsy on the road.
You were sexually assaulted, Diego.
Yes.
In his mind, total truth.
Mush is here for a squishy hug if you need it. Don't touch me. You can hug Mush though. You can hug Mush. Don't touch him. You can hug Mush.
Given the permission, can I touch Mush and see what it feels like?
I mean, you can. Do you want to?
Yeah, 100%.
If you need a comforting hug, he's a good little like pillow guy.
You know, just a pat on the head would be nice, and then just touch Mush to see what he feels like.
I mean, he feels squishy and very warm, right? I mean, he's a living creature, so like the top of him, he's about maybe about 10 inches or so in diameter on the top. And the kind of like the stem goes out and it goes out into little arms and legs and stuff, and he's got eyes, and you kind of like pat him on the head a little bit, and yeah, it's unexpectedly warm, like but definitely like it's almost squishy in like a rubbery way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
For
yeah.
reference,
I feel you.
this is what Mush is based off of.
Yeah.
So.
And at that point, after doing that, just kind of nod, and then I just go, Midas, by the way, this is for you, and then give her the explorer's pack.
Okay.
Oh, you didn't have to do that.
Because
Thank you.
If we will be exploring, I feel it's justified for you to have your own as well.
Thanks.
And then I will just
Nice
sit
and
back till my
random.
shift starts.
Okay.
Can I go out and look for one of the temples of the riders?
Sure. So while Inyego's out doing his thing, you go out to look for one of those. It's not really a temple that you find, more so than just a kind of like a shrine. You find this area, kind of just outside the market district, inside. After you ask around, it's very easy to be pointed to. Inside of like the business district that's next to the market district, and there's this area where there's about statues of about 35 or so different dragons and their riders kind of spread out and around, and there's like these giant marble walls of like text, and kind of talks about the riders a little bit that the statue is made of. Some of them are destroyed. Probably about half or so are just crumbling. Looks like they've had something done to them, which is saying something considering how big these things are. But that's kind of like what you. It's not really a temple, more than just that.
I'll approach one of the statues with the rider's symbol in hand,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll lay the rider symbol on one of them and just say, I didn't know you, but I hope you're with your gods now, even if they're not mine. And walk away.
Okay. The name of the rider and dragon that you came up to, because you can see on the back of it, is Oriya, and her dragon Far Dreamer. It's a green dragon, and you leave that there, as it were. One of the statues that was actually intact still. Anything else?
So, would you say the town we're in is like kind of like decent size?
It's fucking massive.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I want to go out and like after finding some kind of paper to like or like cardboard to write like hungry gnome seeks work. And like I want to be able so like Lily wants to offer her intelligence and like to help others like write something or research something, you know. So she's gonna go
Okay.
out on the like street and hold a sign that says
Okay.
"Hungry Gnome Seeks Work."
And it like the sign just says "Hungry Gnome Seeks Work."
Yes.
Hello, Danny.
And she's just gonna be like, sign, help.
Okay.
Hungry Gnome.
I want you to make me. I want you to make me a persuasion check.
Oh shit. Okay, cool.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's an 8.
An 8. Okay. So you spend about an hour or so kind of looking around at one of the corners, and you get somebody. It takes about a half hour or so, but you get somebody come up and says, yeah, we could always use help with the building. You look a little small for that, though.
Do you need help reading the blueprints?
I think I can read blueprints just fine.
No. Lily does it best. Me.
How much experience do you have formatting a job site?
Lots.
Make a deception check.
Wait. 16.
What did you get your work done then?
What? Out of town. About trying to recall what the Florida was called, like where she's
Bellatana.
from. Yeah. Yeah, she'll say that.
Sure. Nice place out there. Why don't you come by the site in the morning? I mean, pay for the foremans out there is 20 gold a day. So, if you're looking for something, could definitely be worth it for you.
Ah, yes. I'll be there.
With that, prove yourself. You can report into Merrick in the morning.
Got it. Merrick. And she'll walk off back to like the party. Thank you. Like hold the sign like
hey, are you still holding the sign up, like looking for more?
Yeah. She's...
Okay.
The chaos in this group is immaculate. I'm living for it.
And she's elegantly dressed. Like she's not like dressed in like.
That's like Paris Hilton going around. Can I just like tell you that's hot for like $10?
So the throughout the next say hour or so, 2 hours or so, you hold this up and you get a couple people like approach you that are like, we could use help down at the shop stocking the shelves, and we could use help over at the leatherworking thing, hanging leather up to dry.
Are they tall things?
I mean, there's a stool.
Meh. And she'll just walk back to the party. Bye.
Sure.
So good. So good.
So you're kind of walking back, probably shortly before or shortly after Inigo would have gotten back. So you wouldn't have like seen him come back in or anything like that because you'd be out there for a couple hours. At this point, it's probably around 3, give or take. And you guys kind of chill out for the next little bit. And Inigo, you are summoned. I'm gonna have you make one more intelligence-based cooking check for me. Why don't we make it 2? It's 5 hours.
2?
Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Plus proficiency.
Yeah.
I can add my D4 to this, correct? Since I am doing it with cooking tools.
How are you adding a D4? Oh, your hospitality thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, cool. Plus my proficiency, so 5. First one's 15.
Okay.
Second one is 13.
Okay. Yeah, you get to work. Party's got 5 hours. You chilling and drinking?
Yeah.
Sometime like while we're chilling, Lily will mention. I have a job in the morning.
You what?
Yeah. I have to do a job. He said something about being a foreman for a construction site.
Do you know construction?
She'll just nod. Yeah.
I'm learning so much about you.
Well, I mean,
She'll
she
she'll
can
kind of
do
do
like
this, like
everything.
instead.
Can so it
I mean, she's a princess too, Princess
Yeah.
Fullman.
She's a jack of all trades. That's pretty cool.
in
How'd you get that job,
hang on, inside D&D Beyond, can I get Lily, can you switch your roll over to private GM roll? And then do roll
do
a
that?
d20 for me. And
Private. How do I switch?
down at the
my-
bottom.
Where?
Where?
I don't know the command for this actually. How do you roll
Or do
it
you mean
down?
Foundry or
Yeah, on Foundry.
D&D Beyond? Oh, you
Oh,
I said
on
on Foundry.
Foundry.
Sorry, I said on Foundry. I meant Foundry.
said, you,
Okay.
I was like D&D Beyond. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay.
Yeah, you can do a secret roll, like to just the DM on D&D Beyond.
Can you?
Oh, there we go.
It's right
So
next to where the campaign is. You just go to the game log.
Oh,
private
I see it.
GM roll.
Yeah. And then the rest of you guys can do the same thing for Insight if you want.
Okay.
I'm not there, so.
Did that?
Oh yeah,
Can
no,
I-
you're cooking.
Can I have disadvantage?
Sure. Totally makes sense for you.
Roll the 9.
It's supposed to be private. I don't know how to roll on Foundry actually. I'm looking really quick.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I.
Oh,
yeah.
it's this. It's roll d20. Yeah, it's slash, not exclamation.
Oh, slash R or roll.
Either. Okay. Yeah. So she's lying. Like, just
Yeah.
straight up fucking talking at her ass. Like.
Okay. So, Lily, you don't know shit, do you?
She'll hold up a sign that said, "Hungry gnome needs work." That said right here on the sign.
Bitch, we got food and money and housing.
You
Why
right.
you gotta lie like this though, Lily? Are you even a princess, or is that a lie too? I can't trust you now. I can't trust you anymore. What out of your mouth is real? Is your name even Lily? I don't even know. I'm gonna take mush and my drink, and I'm gonna go sit at another table and sit and pout. Everything's a fucking lie.
Make sure that you guys do mark off 10 gold for your meals for the day, by the way.
It was just the construction people. They seem so
So,
what's the word? They seemed dense. Not the smartest bunch. I thought I could trick them. I did.
Wait, that's not saying much, Lily. You're not the smartest bunch by doing this.
you guys yelling across the tavern at this point.
Why would you do that? You know what? When you get squished by a brick that is bigger than you.
No, I stay far away from Brick.
Wait,
I-
how are you going to deceive them?
At this point, the tavern keep says, "Could y'all keep it down? Trying to.
No, she lied to me.
I don't care."
Lily will pay back.
Pay back what?
Forgiveness. You know?
Like penitence?
Lily, you make no sense.
Lily's gonna go sit on the
Wait,
opposite side of the
did-
tavern with her
Sure.
drink
Dottie
and her
already.
son, like.
Dottie already walked away, and now you walk farther away. Sitting
I'll
at
go over
opposite
to
corners.
Lily.
That just leaves Minus and
side.
Dad at the chair at this table, like what?
Oh Lord.
I'll go over to Lily and say, "Did you really find no other work?"
No. Not interesting work.
Well, work doesn't always have to be interesting. Work is work.
It was too tall. I'm short. They wanted me to hang leather. I don't hang leather.
Oh, I've hung
I
leather with my sister.
read blueprints. That's what I do.
Have you ever
Sometimes.
seen a blueprint?
No.
And how would you read one?
A is a circle. B is a square. So C had to be a triangle. It's fine.
That's not really how blueprints work, at least as far as my experience with blueprints is, which is not a lot. But there was a building being built, and I did
What is
see
happening?
blueprints. They're
What
usually not
is
like
happening?
they're not multiple choice.
Please help me.
I
Like,
would have figured it out. I always do. It's fine.
But what if it like messes up the entire building? What if there's like a structural weakness that is somehow put into the building because you read it wrong?
Okay. I mean, I don't have to go. I'll just tell them I got sick. Call in. Or I'll just not show up. It's fine.
I mean, I feel like you should just tell them the truth then. I don't think they'll hold it against you.
Sometimes the truth hurts people. Sometimes.
True, but the truth can also set you free.
True. True indeed. And she'll just like look at her sign now. Face up. Just stare at it.
Okay.
And then throw it. Meh! I don't need to work. It's fine.
okay. So the next few hours goes by. And finally 9 o'clock rolls around. And Diego eventually walks out of the kitchen, a gigantic smile on his face, and not looking at all tired.
I also come out with I want to bring food to everyone because obviously I'm covering the food.
Yeah.
But I want to bring this extra big plate of food for Thad. And I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder like, we got a big night tonight, amigo. Let's get ready.
Carbo load.
I lay into that.
Yeah.
I need protein. I need carbs.
All there, all 100%.
You're past your wages from the innkeep as well. As you guys kind of stay there for the evening. She also passes you an extra 10 gold, which is your share of the tips for the night. Said, you anytime we need some help, you come back anytime.
I will, gracias. I will certainly take you up on that. It was a very lovely experience. Your chef is actually very, very knowledgeable. It was enjoyable working with him.
Oh yeah, we like him. He likes his potatoes, so that's what we're here for.
So potatoes are amazing. I mean, they can go anywhere from food to alcohol. It is great.
Speaking of which,
You are correct.
Reaches over, pours himself a drink.
Yes.
Um,
And
yeah.
I want to bring the food out to, again, the rest of my party.
Yep.
Okay.
Knowing that it is covered.
Seeing that he's coming back out, Dottie's going to go ahead and sit back with the table, whether Midas and Lily are there or not. I'm going to go sit back. Inigo, are you joining us?
Yeah, it's my
Okay.
shift's done. I'm just feeding everyone.
Okay. I'm going to lean over and go, I just learned that Lily is a liar. We got in a fight. We yelled a lot. We were told to shut up, and I told them no. But,
Is that what I heard about yelling?
yeah, that was me and
Yeah,
Lily.
I could hear you guys in the back.
Yeah, that was us. Lily's a liar.
No.
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
Well, she said she got a job as a foreman at a construction site, and she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. And she tried to convince us all that she does know what she's doing. But we saw right through it. And thankfully, Midas talked her out of it. Talked her out of ruining a whole ass building. But now, who knows? Maybe she's not a princess. Maybe Lily's not her real name. Everything out of her mouth could be a lie. I don't know. So I'm kind of in the middle of an existential crisis right now, because who the fuck are we traveling with?
He's gonna grab a little piece of bread as she's talking, put it in her mouth for a quick second, and then just be like,
Not a duck. But thank you.
"Because just because somebody does not tell the truth does not make them a liar." And I do not know how you grew up, but sometimes you do what you can for money, whether you know it or not.
You know who doesn't lie to me?
I would
Mush.
say Mush, but I believe
No.
he does not talk.
No, he does not. No. Raccoons. All my raccoons back in the forest, they never lied to me.
Yes, but if you start a raccoon army and attempt thievery with them, that is not really on the positive side on what raccoons can do.
Well, I'm not saying positive or negative. I'm just saying they never lied to me. They always told me when they were stealing. They never kept that from me and said, "Oh no, Dottie, we didn't steal all this food from the next town over."
Well, in
Like,
the interest of fairness, she didn't
she
really
lied.
take it from you.
I think we
Minus
can
my
all
raccoons.
see. I think we can all see that Dottie really values honesty. But I just want to chime in and say we did all escape prison together, so maybe honesty isn't necessarily our strong suit as a group. Personally, my standards are on the floor. If you don't personally knife me in the back, you're okay.
With that, Dottie's gonna raise her hand and go, "I'll take another drink and make it really strong." I don't like that you just brought that up, Thad. Thank you. That just deals into the existential crisis. Now I just need to get drunk.
Interesting. Um, I do not think you should hold what she did against her. And secondly, I don't recall her saying she was a princess. She just said royalty, which could mean quite a few things.
No, I asked her if she was a princess, and she said yes.
I do not recall that, but
She told me yes.
she goes, if you had a different conversation, that is fine. But I will say this in her defense: if it was not for her, we might still be in that prison. It was her idea to let the other prisoners out. And I would not have done the key. Do you see that from the other table? Just real quick, just lean over. And then I go.
Yeah.
I was like, it's. I would not have been able to get the key without her, and you are weighing a little bit of bad versus all the good she's done for us.
Fine, I just need a little bit to recover.
That is what alcohol was created for. So
Like, that's why. Where's my drink? Where is my drink? Why do I still not have my drink? What happened to
They
I
had
think
already
that
they had
can
already
make it.
brought you your drink. Your drink's sitting right in front of you. Like
Oh, okay. Then bring another. The second this one gets to half full.
Is Lily still at a different table?
She'd be walking over by now.
I just kind of want to lean into her and just go. I know what she said, but I do trust you. I was not always as good a cook as I am, so I've lied to get certain jobs that I was not able to do. So I get it. Also, Thad and I will be leaving in about 2 hours. Yeah. I don't know if you guys want to come, by the way.
What is it?
Where
are you
go?
Apparently, there's a tournament going on that's underground fighting, and
leaving?
Dad wants in, and I think I should also go in with, or maybe against. Let's see. Who knows?
Okay.
maybe against
Yeah.
Entertainment?
I don't know.
PvP.
I lean into the
Underground
table and be like,
fighting?
"Who do you think would win in a fight, me or the little guy?"
Oh, I'm not
And then
gonna
I
use
and
it.
then I flex my muscles.
Nope.
My vote's on the barbarian that takes half damage.
Yeah, I was like, I would go for that even against me, but I'd give it a shot. I mean,
I think Alicia's got you beat.
What I'm really hoping is that we can do some teams fighting, and I can just like kind of throw you like a dart.
Just yeet.
Yeah.
strangely, I would let that happen.
Or I could
Oh my
swing you by the feet. You'll have your sword out, and I'll
Yes.
swing you by the feet.
Whirlwind.
Oh
I-
no.
I'm still okay with all of these so far. So
Okay. Dottie would be drunk as shit at this point and go, "Yeah, let's go watch some fucking fighting
Can I?
in a day. I want to watch some people get their shit beat out of them."
Can you,
Silly.
Midas?
Can I fill up my water skin and like give it to Dottie with water so that don't have a massive hangover tomorrow?
You can do whatever you want.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll be okay. I sober up quick. But for now, let's go watch some carnage.
Oh.
Carnage. Exactly that. Carnage.
yeah, and I think around 11, we should head over there just kind of get like an idea of what might be going on.
Hang on, let me try it. Camera keeps fucking flashing. It's driving me insane.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like
Is that what you're
occasionally
troubleshooting?
flashes, but like, let's try that. You turn back on. Hopefully that fixes it.
Yeah.
All right. So around 11 or so, you guys you want to head down to that area?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you start heading down to that area, and I mean the streets are more or less kind of empty at this point. Make an investigation check for me, Nigo.
I'm the person you want to do that.
Yep.
Investigate.
100%.
That is a solid 12.
Oh, 12. All right.
A hard 12 right there.
Yeah. So I mean, it kind of takes you a little while to find this place. Like it's like you have to walk all the way down to the docks, and you're told it's all the way down on the corner of the docks. So like the docks and the slums, kind of like where they kind of meet at over there. And you have to like find the warehouse that this is in. And you kind of like ask a couple people here and there. And like they're just like, I don't fucking know, like, you know, and you finally like find this warehouse, and there's this random like dude standing outside the door of this warehouse, just playing a flute, and you finally walk up to him and be like, hey, here for some fighting, and he looks around and says, who are you?
My name is Inigo. Me and this very, very buff fellow, and I'll tap that next to me, are looking to participate. His, I want to imagine Thad's shirt stretches a little bit. As
Pops a
with the
button,
muscle,
like,
yeah.
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 That
Man,
like
um,
that 6 feet tall song, but like 4 feet tall and super strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is anybody not here? Did everybody come with?
I think everybody came with.
If yeah, Lily's giving a thumbs up. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's
So
snack choice.
yeah, who like I say. And who told you? Do you have an invitation?
What was the chef's name that I
Excellent
never
fucking
got?
question. I don't
I
have
imagine I would have got it at one point as we were working together.
the chef's name is the chef's name was Colston.
Halston?
Colston. At the
Yeah, so I'll-
Gray Potato Inn.
I'll tell him like, oh yes, I was working with Colston, and he informed me that this is going on. It's a good way to make some gold.
Colston, that scallywag. He's here every fucking night at this rate. Man can't get
Oh.
enough of it. But he loses all of his gold here. I'm not going to complain. The rest of you then, what will you be doing?
I'm gonna watch.
That was very much
I
not
need
drunk enough.
carnage. I need carnage. No,
Yeah,
as
I'll-
I'm coughing. As I'm coughing, trying to not throw up.
I'll pat her back and just say, "Oh, I'm watching too." Yeah.
Entertainment.
He looks over at Inigo and says, "If she pukes, you're cleaning it up."
I kind of like just have my ring on.
Leave me alone.
I just have my ring on my thigh, just thinking about it. I go, yeah, no problem. Obviously, I take care of our group. That's fine.
He plays his fiddle again, except he's playing something different this time. And after a moment, the door opens up, and you are allowed access.
Before we go in, can I just lead into it? Like, is this like 1v1, 2v2? How is this?
Talk to the ringmaster. I'll let you know. You go.
Yes.
So you guys,
Then I look for a man with a lot of rings because that's what I assume.
Love it. So you
Oh,
guys
God.
come into this area, and it is a Thursday night, and this place is fucking hopping. There's like 200 people down here. You guys kind of have to like go into the basement. There's somebody on the door, and he just points at the stairwell, and says, "Plenty of guards down there. Don't do anything stupid, shall you?" And gestures to the stairwell. And you guys walk in. Yeah, there's like 200 some odd people down here. There's an announcer that's currently announcing a fight. I mean, you guys didn't show up. It's probably like 12:45 by the time you showed up. There's
Investigation.
yeah, there's tons of people. You know, I mean, you can see gold being passed around, bets being made, slips being given out. The stands are just like completely full. You look over at the there's this little like kind of like this official betting area, and Colston's over there with a drink in one hand and a sack of gold in the other, and he sets the gold down. 150 gold on the barbarian this time around. And so whatever you say, Colston. And then
Crazy, he's more sober than at work.
and you go up to the table over there where Colston was at, and so you here to place your bets?
No, me and my companion here, and again, Pat Thad, will be participating.
I'll just Hulk out every time.
Yeah, you gotta stop hitting me with buttons. That's really.
Thad, we need to find you a better tailor, apparently. Or just wear bigger clothes.
Actually, can I rip off like the bottom half of my shirt so that it's like a crop top, and
Full
then tie
on crop
the
top.
remaining fabric
Go on a
around my forehead?
himbo.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is that a
Absolutely.
himbo?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh
Of
my
course.
god, I love it.
Actually, I think I wrote
100%.
the words himbo in my backstory.
Yeah, I do believe so.
Okay, so
Um,
Dottie's an airhead. Thad is a himbo. We're a fucked up Barbie and Ken.
Exactly.
We're the raccoon army.
While that happens, can I pull 10 gold aside and go to Midas and go, if they're taking bets, I don't know how this is gonna go, but bet this on that.
Okay.
So, Mike, your camera is flashing red every so often.
yeah,
Every,
I
like,
don't know what
yeah.
to do about it.
Okay. Just letting
at
you
the
know.
moment. Yeah, I can see it. It's not flashing as much as it was earlier, so I'll take it. So okay, so you hand 10 gold to Midas. So it says, well, if you had a fight, you need to go talk to the ringmaster. And he points over, at the.
I haven't seen anyone with rings. I've been looking.
I mean, he's got a ring on, I guess, but you need to go see the ringmaster. He gestures over. You kind of look around and you see, kind of gesture. He's pointing over a little bit. And there's like very obviously there is a orc that's standing there, who's got 2 gigantic weapons strapped across his back. He's currently facing away from you. He's got what looks to be a great axe and a giant mace strapped to his back. This dude is fucking huge. I mean, he's like, this is like the 6'10", 400-pound orc that could squeeze you in between his fingers.
I want to walk up and just be like,
hello, sir.
excuse me.
Yeah.
Lost kid in the supermarket here.
So you walk over to him as he's kind of wrapping up with what he's doing, because he's prepping the next fight. He's prepping the next fighters at the moment. And he sees you and Thad coming up, and just completely ignores you until you go up and do you say something to him, or do you actually go up and poke him? Like,
no, if he sees me coming, I don't actually want to do that.
No, he sees you coming and just ignores you and went back to doing what he was doing.
Oh yeah, in that case, that's what I do, the pull thing.
Sure. So you like poke him in the back of the knee and tickle him a little bit, He turns around and he grabs your arms to fucking touch me. And you like it is painful.
Ow, 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 ow.
What can I help you with?
First, arm, please. I would like this back.
He releases your arm.
It's my sauteing arm, please.
Sauteing? What the fuck is that? Something with swords.
Kind of. Me and my compadre here would like to participate in the fights.
You're going to fight?
Yes.
I mean, if you want to die, sure.
Wouldn't be the first time.
You look a little sturdier, at least. What's your deal?
I'm a himbo. Look at me. I'm very tough. We usually fight as a duo, though. We have this amazing move. I grab his legs, swing him around. People see us coming. They run.
That's about what I could do with him, is pick him up and throw him. I wonder if I could get him onto the spike over there. That's interesting. He kind of looks down at you like he's already planning this in his head. Maybe later.
Looking.
Maybe later. We don't fight as duos here. This is single combat. Blunted blades or unarmed, your choice. I suppose if you want to get yourself killed, little halfling, I could find somebody to fight you. I think I've got a good combatant for you, assuming he survives the ring. You look over and there's a referencing to you, Thad. There's a fight going on at the moment. It is a human and and what looks to be a kind of like Genasi character that are fighting at the moment, and they're fighting hand-to-hand combat, and the Genasi's kicking the shit out of this guy. Like, so which one of you's first then?
You go ahead, Ted.
Yeah, no, I've got some shit kicking to do. I'm ready.
Well, it's 5 gold to enter. You get 5 times that if you win, depending on who I put you up against. You can throw down bets on yourself if you want, but good luck. Looking at you, Inigo. Wave. Hand-to-hand combat, or will you be working with your sword there, sir?
I'd prefer a weapon if possible.
Well, the Genasi only fights hand-to-hand combat. It's the only true way to find out if you're a man. I'll find somebody for you.
No, I'll fight hand to hand, if that's the only option.
Good. About this time, the fight's wrapping up, and the Genasi is quite positively pounded this guy into the dirt. And you look over, and this Genasi's like, he's standing like in victory at this point, and you can tell this is a big dude. Seems to be he's got kind of like wispy pale skin. You gather it's some sort of air Genasi. Stands maybe about kind of like middling height. He's like 5'11" or so, but is built. And as the his eyes, like at this point being done with combat, like kind of fade out, you kind of look over at him and realize this is another barbarian. Like he just kind of like ended his rage and he was done fighting. And the healers go over and pull the beaten corpse of his opponent out from him and put some healing in him to wake him up. Go over and patch up the Genasi a little bit. And the Genasi goes over and just to the edge of the ring and yells at the ringmaster, "Who's next?" So, we're looking for you. We have another one here. This one wants to fight you. Good luck. Try not to kill him, shall we?
I'm like hopping up and down. I'm so ready. Big smile.
All right. You go down into the ring and get yourself prepped. They're taking bets if anyone wants to put some money up.
Yeah, I'll go over to Dottie and Lily. Say like, Inigo gave me money to bet, but I've honestly never done that before. So, could you guys help me out?
Well, I'll do it. I'll do it.
Oh.
Who are we betting on?
Thad.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna stumble my way over to the person doing the bets and be like, how much
I'll
did
try.
I give you?
Lily
10
will
gold.
follow Dottie.
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
I'll try to prop Dottie up.
Okay. I'm gonna hobble over and go, down on Thad the barbarian, the redhead, not the other one.
Perhaps you should not have any more alcohol tonight. Sure. I do believe Thad.
You
the
don't
ring-
tell me what to do. You're
The
not my
ringmaster was just
dad.
over here. Looks like we'll be on. Good luck with that one. Looks like we're on 12-1 odds for that one.
Okay, cool. Still. Don't tell me
Excuse-
what to do. You're not my father.
Excuse me, sir. What does that mean? 12-1?
Means you
Means
win
I
more
think
gold.
Dad's gonna lose.
Oh. Well, that's mean.
Means you win more
12.
gold if he wins. Good luck.
12
Exactly.
gold.
Well, you know what?
And then what?
Anyone else?
I'm just pep talking Thad.
So Dottie
I'm
puts
gonna-
down 10 of
Yeah.
Inigo's gold on Thad.
Okay, and I'm gonna hobble away and go, fuck you, you don't know what he can do! and then hobble back towards the ring to watch.
All right.
I see them in the stands.
Yeah, you can absolutely see them. It's hard to miss Dottie.
I go, this one's for you guys. This one's for you. You believed in me.
At this point, the ringmaster says, "In you go." And you walk into the ring, and the announcer, you see some sort of like robed, kind of like a cloaked figure, hood down and everything, but he's got some sort of thaumaturgy going on that's projecting his voice into the crowd, and says, "Next fight will be hand-to-hand combat once again. Our champion, Granite, once again fighting in the ring today. A newcomer. What the fuck was his name again? What was that? Oh, so some dwarf out here. I think his name is Ginger. Will be fighting against Granite today.
Todd! My name is Todd!
Ah, yes, that the Ginger. Got it. Shall we then? Granite, try not to kill him too fast, shall we? And go ahead and roll initiative. Oh my god. Yikes. What you got?
7.
7?
11.
11? he got a 4, so.
Oh, good.
Alright, let me get that out on the board. And let's get, should have gotten, one of the damn, icons supposed to work. Alright. You're first up in the initiative order.
I would like to rage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd like to use... Sorry, I always forget what this Sigil of the Aegis gives me. Is it 40 movement or 20 extra movement?
It should say on the item. The first turn of combat, you get 20 extra feet of movement.
Perfect. Okay, let's see, how far can I move?
The ring is not very big, so you are almost in range, basically. So yeah,
Okay.
well, actually, 50 feet. You're exactly in range.
Okay, can I run right up and just... I'm going to slug him.
Slug him. All right. Yeah, go for it. Roll your attack.
15 to hit.
15 to hit. Let's see here. Where is my... I've got like 80,000 tabs open. Where's the one for the barbarian? Here it is. 15. Will just barely hit. Yeah, go and roll damage. Which is 1 plus your strength modifier. So actually, no, there's no rolling damage, I guess, because you're just you're just 1 damage on unarmed. Let me make sure that's right. You don't think you get any bonus to that. Plus your rage damage.
I think it's just 3.
So it should be 1 plus strength plus rage damage.
What's rage damage?
It says it in your features and traits at the beginning of the rage. Should be probably plus 2.
Sorry. Really struggling with D&D Beyond right now.
There you go, yeah. So if you go under the features and traits on your character sheet and scroll down to rage, which is actually right at the top. So you gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws, not attacks. Plus 2 melee damage with strength weapons. So, yeah. So 5 total damage.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Alright. You up. Boom. Nice little haymaker across the chest. And this guy just seems to have no reaction to you hitting him. And he'll now take his turn. and he's going to kind of like drop into a stance and like go kind of like walk around you a little bit, and he's going to try and come up and grab you and throw you to the ground. Make an athletics check for me. You do get advantage on those because raging.
You're muted.
19.
19. Yeah, he rolled a 24, so he's gonna come up. He's gonna try and grab you. Just whoosh, throws you to the ground and gets his foot on your back. Like you're face down on the ground with his foot on your back. At the moment, you're now considered restrained for the moment. And that'll be his turn. What do you
Can I try to get out of the restraint?
got? You make an opposed grapple check again, so roll your athletics again.
5.
5. That's at advantage.
Advantage.
Yeah, remember you get advantage. Because you're raging.
11.
11, yeah. Not enough. You struggle against him and try to like grab his foot. And he's pounding you into the dirt at this point. And you're not even able, like at this point, you're not even able to make an attack against him because he's got you pinned, you face down. On his turn, he's gonna go over and he's gonna grab your arm and roll you over and go for a punch while you're on the ground. Right against your chest. That's gonna be a natural 20.
Can I use my portent? Because I rolled a 9 and a 14 earlier.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Also, what is that? It does have a range on it.
My portents?
You can replace any attack with a creature on a creature that you can see. No, okay. Yeah, make a sleight of hand check. Unless you're not even trying to hide it at all.
Yeah, we'll try to hide it. 14.
14? Okay. Neither guards seem to notice you. So what's the roll?
He'll take the 9.
Okay. So that will be a 14 to hit. You're muted again. I think you said no though.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So he goes for this wild swing against you while he's on the ground. You're still considered grappled, so your speed is 0. But you manage to just like get your arm up and block it off just before he hits you. Your turn.
So wait, I'm still grappled?
You're grappled but not restrained. So like you can attack if you want, or you can try to get out from under him because he's currently got advantage on all his attacks against you.
Yeah, I'll try to get out.
Roll another check.
Oh, is that
Athletics at advantage.
with? Woo, 23.
23. He rolled a 22. So you reach up and you just get your fist, just pop it against his chest, and he kind of recoils just slightly enough that you're able to get your legs out from under him, and stand up and get yourself in a stance ready to go for another round. That'll be his turn. He's gonna go around. Now that you've escaped him, he's gonna kind of like feint with his right and then try to sucker punch you in the jaw. That's gonna be a 17 to hit.
It hits.
So you get 5 points of damage halved because you're raging. So that's 2. And your turn.
Can I kind of run around so I'm behind him with my movement, and then I'm gonna try to just punch him in the back of the head?
Difficult to run around him. Considering, he's faced off against you and he's not dazed or anything, but you can try to like get around him a little bit if you want to, but you're not really going to be able to get behind him, not unless you daze him or something first,
No, I'll just try to get like more on an angle so we're not
Sure.
face to face.
Yeah, go and roll your attack.
A 12 to hit.
12 to hit will miss that time. His turn. He's gonna kind of he's gonna go for another swing first. Try and kick you full on in the chest to back you up a little bit. That one is gonna hit because it's 21. For 2 more points of damage. And he's gonna back up a couple steps as he can, because he like kicked you and you like stumbled back about 5 feet. And he's gonna back up a couple steps and kind of get over next to the wall, ready for you to come in. And your turn.
Can I just say that I'd be screaming like the entire time, screaming, "Go, Thad! Go, Thad! Get him! Get him! Kill him! Let's go, Thad!"
Of course. Dottie's
Just for
screaming at
extra
you.
encouragement.
I'm just trying to make sure she doesn't fall into the rain.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't think I'm tall enough to fall in. It's okay. I might yeet.
I
mush
imagine
in
you went
there.
on mush, like on top of these.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, fair.
All right, Thad, your turn.
That would be.
So I want to run in at him, and I'm going to try to sweep the legs. Try to get him on the ground.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a athletics check. At advantage, obviously. All the athletics check you make while you're raging are at advantage. Jesus, these dice are rolling really well today.
Tell them to stop.
17.
Yeah, he rolled a 24. So you go in, you try and sweep the legs out from under him, and he grabs you on your kind of like as you're coming up, and he kind of grabs your shoulder, and then he's gonna use his action to try and push and throw you against the wall. So he's gonna make a grapple check again at you. Go ahead and give me another grapple check.
Is that athletics?
Yeah, grapple athletics. Yeah, it's either athletics or acrobatics, but I'm assuming you're making athletics.
14.
14.
I'll give Thad my last portent.
Sleight of hand check.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this right now. Can she do it at advantage since Dottie is screaming her fucking mind off?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thought I'd try.
No.
That was a 7.
A 7.
Drunken druid inspiration.
I was about to say, like, my party is giving me inspiration.
As you try and like mutter out this, and do this, one of the guards comes up. He notices you. One of the guards comes up, clamps his hand onto your shoulder. You want me to throw you in there with him?
No.
Stop your tricks, then, gnome.
You leave Lily alone.
I'll throw you in there too.
Can I have Mush sweep out and slap him on the calf or something? Just a little mushroom tap. Just.
Okay. He's going to pull his weapon and attack him.
Okay.
So Mush goes out.
I can recast him.
Slaps him, and he pulls out this warhammer he's got, and smashes it against Mush.
It's excessive. He was just telling you not to be mean, and now you're being
24.
even more mean.
So that hits, and
I mean, obviously, Mush is gone.
yeah. Mush fades out of his insight. Says, "Stop your tricks."
I'm gonna look him dead in the eye and cast Mush again, and be like, "I just want my friend to win. Can you please leave us alone?" And then I'm gonna throw up on his shoes.
Immediately after she throws up on his shoes, I start cleaning his shoes.
He looks down and says, "If I get any more funny business out of 4 of you,
Yeah, I'm funny. It's not just
you're gonna
business,
be
it's all
forfeiting
funny.
any gold you've got here for the day." And after his shoes are clean, staring at you the entire time, he'll walk back away, be staring at you guys.
The second he turns
He's
around,
so
me
weird.
and Mush are both gonna flip him off.
Sure. He's only turned around for a few seconds, but yeah.
We're both gonna flip him off and then turn back around and start screaming for that again. And all you hear from Mush is,
So back to the fight. So granted, as you try to reach down and sweep his legs out and get under him, he managed to just grab you by your shoulder, and just face plant you right into the wall, and that hurts. This is going to do, so 9 points of damage, halved to 4. As you just face plant into the wall. Your next attack will be at disadvantage. Because you're kind of half dazed, and it's your turn. Mute it again.
Oh my god, I need to stop muting my mic. Can I just like jump on him, like Beryl, like be like
Are you going for an attack or a grapple?
grapple?
A grapple. Okay, so give me a straight athletics roll. No, because you'll be at disadvantage, but you have advantage, so just a straight athletics roll.
18.
18?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one succeeds. So you kind of jump on him. He kind of like turns around as he like pounds you into the wall. And he kind of turns around and like pumps his fist up, looking at the audience. And you kind of like shake your head off a little bit, grab him from behind. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to like?
I'm trying to get him on the ground.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
And I want to be on top of him. I want to be able to be like.
Sleeper hold.
Yeah, you managed to get on him and just thrust him down to the ground. He lands kind of like face up, and you go down, ready to punch again. And he's going to take his attack, which is going to hit. So as he's on the ground, he reaches up and goes boosh, and pops you with an elbow on the cheek. And it's going to do another 2 points of damage because it's halved to the side of your face. As you just kind of bleed a little bit out of your face as he elbows you. And your turn.
Can I just start hitting him?
Absolutely. Roll an attack at advantage because you've got him pinned. Daniel Morone, what are you doing here, sir? It's like way past your bedtime.
16?
16, yeah, that will hit. So that'll be damage to him, unarmed, of course. At this point, the ringmaster is like, "This is taking too damn long. Fight each other, damn it!" And he throws weapons into the ring. He takes your weapon that you left out and his weapon left out and just throws them down into the ring. And Granite is going to try and shrug you off. That's going to be a straight roll because he's at disadvantage right now. It's going to be a 21 athletics, so make a grapple check for me at advantage. Well, they're currently in the middle of a ring match, so let's see if you want to turn to knots.
24.
24, yeah. He tries to get out from underneath, tries to push you off. He's just not able to get you off of him. So it'd be your turn.
Yeah, I'll just punch him some more.
Go
Because
for
I
it.
think I'm just virile going
Yep,
for it.
yep. At advantage, go ahead.
like a high school girl cat fight.
11.
11. Yeah, that one's gonna miss. You go for a punch, and he just rolls his head a little bit out of the way, and you just punch the ground. Kind of hurts a little bit. Like it's hard packed dirt. He's gonna take his turn. He's once again gonna try and throw you off of him. Go and roll your athletics check for me. That's pretty true, Jalis. Yeah. Jalise. I'm gonna get there eventually.
20.
More.
20.
It takes time.
Yeah, he manages to just shake you off. He literally rolled a 21. He manages to push you off. He kind of stumbles backwards a little bit. You guys would be probably about right here at the moment. He kind of stumbles backwards a little bit, and then he's gonna go. Seems we're doing this with weapons. And he's gonna make a dive for his weapon that's on the ground. and manages to like grab it, grab his mace, just as you turn around and go to swing at him again. So your turn.
Yeah, could I make a run for my weapon as well?
Absolutely. So you go over 10. You can pick up your weapon, and that's your movement. So you've still got you've got an attack if you want it, because he had to throw you off of him. So, yeah, go ahead and roll a standard weapon attack.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, rolled the wrong thing here. So I'd have my great axe.
Yep.
Okay, 1 second. 15 to hit.
15 to hit. That will just hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Some.
Mike, do you see this?
I do. Yes.
Maroni.
Yeah.
So I rolled a 12, and then I get +2, but then do I get extra for my rage?
So you hang on. Let me refresh your thing here. Yeah, because you're still raging, so you get a +2 from that as well.
It would be like a 16.
16 points of damage. Alrighty. So he's gonna take 8 because it's halved. We're gonna go to his turn. He's going to so he's got a it's not a mace, sorry, it's a halberd. He's gonna take a half step back and push and thrust his halberd at you. That was 2 dice. He's gonna miss actually because that's a 9. Tries to take a step back, thrusts him with his halberd, and it just goes wide as you kind of sidestep it a little bit. Top of the round. We've now been through 10 rounds, if I'm counting correctly. Your rage has now fallen.
Yeah, so I'm gonna rage again and then go for another hit.
You got it.
Okay. Let's see. Wow, a whopping natural 1.
Go ahead and roll another one for me.
Oh no.
Or roll another d20 for me.
10.
10. Okay. Yeah. So you kind of like you take your weapon, try and slice it across him, and he just steps back as it just impacts into the dirt. And you have to like take just that split second to like lift your axe out of the dirt. That he's gonna get advantage on his next attack. He's going to once again go into a rage, and he'll take a swing. This one at advantage. That will be 20, which is gonna hit. And this will do. Yikes. That's going to do. Can you go back to that tab for me? Thank you. That's going to do 6 points of damage, halved to 3. Because he rolled a 1 on his damage. And he managed to stick it straight into your shoulder. And your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my weapon out of the dirt and just go for another hit.
You got it.
I'm gonna be screaming from the stands.
18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Another 16 damage.
Jesus. All right. So he takes a blow full of chest. Just big old gash comes out of his shoulder. And you just see there's just blood pouring down his shoulder. He kind of looks down at it and rolls his shoulder a little bit, and just kind of looks at it. I've had worse, and he's gonna attack again.
But a flesh wound.
That's gonna be a natural 20 on that swing.
Oh no.
14 plus 5, 19, so 9 points of damage. Which is still just barely more than you've done in your last 2 attacks. How much health you got left? You muted.
Whopping 16.
Alright, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going until I can't go anymore. So
Go ahead.
I'm gonna roll another attack. 10 to hit.
10 to hit, yeah. So right after he like kind of gets you with his halberd like straight in the shoulder, and it throws off your aim just enough that he's able to just push and sidestep. And then he's going to make another swing. That's gonna miss. There as you kind of like stumbled just a little bit. And he kind of like just straight over your shoulder. Go and roll your next attack.
14 to hit.
14 to hit. Okay. That will just barely hit. He's got a 14 AC.
Awesome. Another 16 damage.
Jesus. All right.
I'm really rolling amazing.
All right. Oops, wrong button. He so now on his turn, he's starting to feel it a little bit. And he's going to he's gonna very quickly, like as you hit him, he takes just this very quick breath, and he's gonna grab you and try and throw you into the spikes on the side of the arena. So I need you to make a grapple check for me. So that's athletics at advantage.
Uh, 14.
14. Yeah, he tries to grab you, and you can see he grabs a hold of your shoulder, tries to throw you, and you're head first into this spike on the side of the wall. But you just manage, as he tries to actually put his force behind it and throw you, shrug it off completely, and you're able to go for another swing on him, at advantage because he's now basically failed his grapple check.
Natural 20, so 24 to hit.
Yeah, I think that'll hit. And how do you want to do
Hell
this?
yeah.
Because he's got 4 health.
13.
Yeah. So how do you want to do this? He's got 4 health.
I want to fucking knock him on his ass. I just want to do the biggest whoosh. I want him to fly.
All right. So you stop him from throwing you. You reach back and you grab his shoulder and thrust him away from you a little bit. You take your axe, whoosh, and bring it down across his shoulder, and there's just this huge blood splurt that comes out and sprays all against you. You go through and boom, kick him right in the chest and throw him down on the ground. At this point, the announcers, and I can't believe it, the newcomer has defeated Granite. And the the door for the ringmaster opens, and the clerics step out and pull you away from him and go to basically the 2 clerics come in and administer healing to the 2 of you guys. Did you do anything during this time, or?
I kind of want to give a little bit of a speech. I want to be like, thank you to my party over there, my friends. They cheered me on. You believed in me.
I'm gonna be screaming. I'm just drunk as hell, shaking mush in my hands.
I'm blowing kisses. I'm like,
Yeah.
insanity.
Torso just covered in sweat,
WrestleMania.
Yeah. You're kind of ushered out of the arena back over to the ringmaster, who hands you a sack that now has 25 gold in it. Keep in mind that you did spend 5 gold to get in here, so it's actually adding 20 in theory.
That means we made bang.
Behind you, Granite walks out, kind of being helped a little bit by one of the clerics as he's kind of limping out a little bit. And he goes over to you and says, "Ginger, what's your name again?"
Thad.
Huh. A good fight. And he holds out his arm for you.
I just want to pull him into the biggest hug. I was like, that was a good one. When you had me pinned, oh my god. Really bro.
He stops for a second as you grab him, and he's like, yeah,
Dad's just
sure.
feral and so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this again. I'll come back tomorrow.
And yeah, you guys can go over to the bookie and claim your gold over there as well. So he hands you 120 gold minus the 10 that you spent. So keep in mind it's actually adding 110. And he looks over at Diego and says, well, what about you, son? You next?
He goes, yes, just let me check on the portrait real quick.
Yeah.
There's a bet to be made. And I'm gonna go back to Midas and be like, how do we do?
There are a lot of shinies in this bag. Like,
Okay,
a lot.
take 10 of those and put that on me.
Okay. Now that Dottie's thrown up, she's a lot more sober.
Can I notice that? Sorry, can I notice that Midas cleaned up the throw up and like?
I mean, you don't see puke on the ground, so
Not like on her hand, like to smell anything of it.
no, it's gone.
I mean, I probably would have used like the rags of the old clothes.
Oh, okay.
True.
I was thinking prestidigitation, but you don't have prestidigitation, so yeah, no, yeah,
Nope.
it definitely smells a little bit like
Would Dottie need it?
Can I just grab like her hands and like clean that and then the rags as well?
Sure, absolutely.
Just be like, that's not pleasant to have. Put 10 shinies on me. Let's see how this goes.
Cool. So then I'll be like, Midas, I can do it. I'm good now. Thank you for helping. I'm sorry I was a mess. I will show you how to bet again. You want to go with me?
Yeah. And
Okay,
don't
cool.
worry, you weren't that much of a mess. And everybody gets to be a mess, I think, sometimes.
Thank you. I appreciate you. And I'm gonna give her a hug to the whatever height I can reach, probably around her hips.
Sure.
I'll come down to sort of like do the hug too.
Sure.
Alright, let's go.
Alright.
Let's go bet
then-
again.
I want to go to Thad and just be like, tonight, amigo, I cook whatever you want.
Thank you, man. I felt so good out there.
He goes, as
Like,
good as you looked, as good as you felt, you looked even better. I promise you.
oh, thank you, man. You're gonna do so good. I don't know anyone tougher than you. You may be little, but like fierce.
He
Ankle
kinda goes,
biter. They don't know what's coming.
he kind of goes, yeah. Yeah.
I'm like slapping him on the back. I'm like punching him in the arm. I'm like, you got this.
Sure.
You're gonna kill him.
And then I go back up to the giant man and just go, okay, I am ready. I hope I can bring this. And I just kind of pull out my greatsword.
Weapons, shall we? I wasn't expecting anything less. Don't worry. The other one we have for you is going to be using a weapon as well, so should be good.
It's fine.
The rest of you guys walk up to the bookie, and you say that you want to put 10 gold down against the halfling. Anything else that we
10?
want to bet?
On Diego. And I'm gonna put down my last 4 gold as well. So we'll say
14.
14 on Diego.
Anybody else? Sure, 14 gold on Iniego. So he looks at us and Iniego, who the fuck is that the small
with
one?
Yes, he's the halfling with the giant fucking sword, motherfucker. And he's gonna fuck shit up.
Yeah, sure. So let me see, who's he fighting again?
What's the odds, bitch?
Let's see here.
I want, please tell me Midas is looking at all this to learn.
Yeah. Tipsy Dottie is a fucking bitch.
Oh yeah, see, I do believe he's fighting Nisus. Let's see. What are the odds that he gave? Looks like this will be a 4-1 bet. 2 newcomers are never gonna get too much excitement. Kind of the break time for the crowd, as it were. Shall we then?
Newcomers don't get excitement. Fuck, you just saw my boy Thad. Fuck that fucker up.
Yeah, well, he's one of the lucky ones, isn't he? 14 gold or not?
Yeah, 14 gold and fuck you, and I'm gonna walk off.
He just takes
I'm
the 14
gonna-
gold and marches down. Oh, yep.
I'm gonna stay behind and say, I'm really sorry. We were just trying to bet. I'm so sorry. As I walk back, roll my dummy.
Sure.
Midas is the only, like, Midas and Iniego are, like, the nice ones. I'm just aggressive, and then Lily's chaos.
I feel like that's pretty nice. Like,
Yeah, that's
That's
pretty
nice, but
good.
also wants to beat the shit out of someone nonstop.
but he does it like he gives you props after. It's a good
yeah,
thing.
exactly.
It's the
Yeah,
gnome
like I'm
nature,
punching,
you
but also
know.
Yeah.
smiling while I'm punching. I'm like,
All right.
It's a happy rage.
So, as you walk down into the ring after the current fight's over, you see that you're fighting a gnome that is wielding a club and a whip.
I look up at him.
Yeah, a little bit, just a little bit. It's like not much that you're looking up, but it's enough. And let's go ahead and take just a quick 5 real quick because I need to the bathroom real quick before we do this fight.
Yeah,
so
I will do the same actually.
let's back in 5. Shall be right back. Yeah, Wally, we are doing a little
So
bit of
bad,
arena
this
fighting.
sword. That is incredible. Oh, and the jewelry.
I didn't show you guys the.
Mesmerizing. I
hang
love
on.
it. It's
There you go.
amazing. The calves
They're
have
currently
such
building
definition,
Thad
just as I
on
pictured.
Hero Forge. So this
Incredible.
is what they've
I
come
made
up
him
with.
the most muscular he could be. Let me show you because do he got a booty?
Oh,
He
right.
do.
Might have been to load. Desktop. That one. Open. There we go. So this is Thad. Because, as it were.
There you go.
I didn't put it above the
But
overlay.
do his booty pop?
Oh,
It do.
They do.
Jesus.
He got a booty.
Anyway.
I like that he's showing it on stream.
Yeah.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah. I mean, I just turned it off, but yeah. All right. Let's say we get some more fighting, shall we? Let me
get to it.
Let me very quickly set up this this
And many angles
character
of Thad.
again. So
I feel like me betting on myself is already presumptuous, but I feel like I would do it. So
Them fat calves.
all right. So as you guys walk into the arena, this gnome walks up to you, and she says, "What's your name again?"
Diego, and my escorts.
Inigo, huh? Yes, my name is Nisus. Good luck, I guess.
Buena suerte así también.
Whatever the fuck that means. And she pulls out her club and her whip, and goes,
I just want to pull out my sword and just go. Well, amigo, it seems now's as good a time as any to use you. Let's see how well you do.
go and roll initiative. That's a little bit better than the last one.
I'm getting a 12.
Yeah, you're first.
Okay. Let's go to
Alrighty, what you got?
I'm just gonna walk up to her and just be like, please allow me to do the first move. And I'm going to swing.
You got it. Go ahead.
That is a 20 total.
Yeah. I guess.
Plus 2, so that's 11 points of damage.
11, okay. I realize I don't have hit points on this character. I've got 3 hit points. That ain't right.
I'm also gonna ask, how does my psionic strike work? Does it happen when I hit?
Let's take a look. So, Psionic Strike. You can propel your weapons with Psionic Force on each of your turns immediately after you hit a target within 30 feet of you and deal damage to it with a weapon. You can expend 1 Psionic Energy die, rolling it and dealing force damage to the target equals the number rolled plus your intelligence modifier. Yep, after you hit.
Oh, so I will go ahead and expend one of those. That's gonna be, so it was 11, 17.
17, damn. All right, so that one, and that one. Okay, 17 points of damage. All right, so yeah, you take your sword, very first time you've swung with this thing, and just slice it straight across. It just goes all the way down her arm and pulses with this psychic energy. As she
and
is.
then I want to action surge.
Action surge, do it.
That is a 19.
A 19 will also hit.
Yes. Cool. 12, 13, 14. I'm gonna expend another psionic dice. 14 plus 6, 20 points of damage.
Jesus. All right. So you walk up and just poosh, poosh, 2 sword swings against this gnome. She kind of stumbles back. And she's like, "The fuck? Okay." And she's gonna take her turn. We're gonna go ahead and make first attack. That will be a 17. This is
Definitely hits.
Okay, 17, and she is going to expend a superiority die to make a disarming strike against you. So can you make a
Okay.
strength saving throw?
I can. That is a natural 20.
Natural 20. Yeah, you're good. You're gonna take 3 plus 3, so 6 points of damage as this club comes down over your shoulder. And she tries to like basically use that to bring the momentum down and disarm you, and is not able to. Oh, hang on, you do take the damage with the superiority die as well, though. So an extra 4 points of damage to what I said.
Got it.
And then she's gonna take her whip. She's gonna wind it back, and go for you with the whip. That's gonna be a natural 20. Which I think will hit.
I think it misses actually.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, hang on then. And she's going to use this as another disarming attack. Because she is fucked up. So make another strength saving throw for me.
Strength saving throw. That is 16 plus 4, 20.
20. Yeah, no, good again. And you're gonna take 10 points of damage from that one. Sorry, 8 points of damage from that.
I'm going to use my reaction to reduce the damage by what's that ability called? Protective field.
Protective field. Okay, does that just reduce it by your
1d6
psychic
plus 1?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Go ahead.
4.
4. Alrighty. Protective field. Expend one roll a die. Reduce the damage taken number 4 question as you. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you reduce that damage by 4.
I'm taking 4 damage.
Yeah, 4 damage from the whip. Yep.
Okay.
And then she's gonna action surge. She's going to also use her bonus action to second wind.
Okay.
And heal for 12. Heal. Okay. And then she's gonna make 2 more swings.
Okay. Oof. This is not good.
Natural 20 with the whip and solid miss with the club.
Okay.
And that's going to be 8 points of damage.
Got it. 8 points of damage.
And that will be her turn. Oh, sorry.
One of those.
Yeah. No, yeah, you're good. Good.
Cool. I going to attack again.
You got it.
That is a 17.
17. That does hit.
Cool. So double 6s again. I'm gonna use my last psionic die. Another 6.
Another 6. Jesus. So 18.
So 18 plus 2, 20 total.
Oh yeah. Yeah. How do you want to do this? He's fucking destroyed.
I want to look over at Dad and be like, I am strong, and then like swing down.
I never doubted you.
And then like after I hit, I want to be surprised that I actually finish it. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, and so you go for that final swing, and you just whoosh and slice straight across her, and her chainmail just kind of like rips open, and just big old slice straight across her chest, and like it just cuts straight through her, and she just falls over, like panting very heavily, and yeah, that's
There's something I want to do. Hold on.
fucking victory times 2. 2 natural 20s on the whip attacks, and he still destroys her.
Would I be able to move myself by telekinetic movement?
Would you be able to move yourself?
Yes. It says a larger, small, or one willing creature.
Yeah.
First I want a second wind before I do.
Sure.
That's 8 plus my fighter level, so 11. And then I want to like jump up and with that shoot myself 30 feet up in the air, and then have no plan to land.
Okay.
I realize I've done something really fun.
Yeah, so you go, yeah, and shoot yourself up into the air, and look down and go, Uh-oh.
I Wily Coyote moments ago. I still don't have the hang of this.
Um,
Wait, can I notice that he's falling now?
I mean, sure.
Can I try to jump in the arena to catch him?
No. I mean, you would not even remotely reach him. It'd be because you've got like 80 feet to go. So that one got stuck. Ooh, that's 2 6s. You're gonna take 12, 16 points of damage as you just fall hard to the ground.
Well, I healed 11, so I took 16. So I'm taking 5 more from here. Because I hadn't added it.
Yeah.
Yay!
You still
I'm
up?
at 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 6. That's
Okay.
why I healed before I did it.
Fucking hell. That would have been hilarious. You knocked yourself out. Like, holy fuck.
Celebrating your victory.
Yeah, as this happens, the clerics have already started walking in, and the cleric looks up at you and just kind of like points and goes, then walks over to you and starts healing you. Thad, you're also healed all the way up. So go ahead and heal yourselves all the way up. At that point, the gnome stands up, and she big ass sword you wield as well. Fuck. Okay.
I just kind of like rub my face and go, "You're really handy with that whip, man."
Practicing a while. Apparently need some more practice in dodging. Okay. I'm gonna have a drink.
Can I take out like a gold and give it to her and be like, "First one's on me."
Yep. Thanks. You go over, get your sack of 25 gold, and 56 gold from the bookie.
Well, I'm gonna walk over and get the money and be like, I fucking told you,
Who are you again?
but you didn't listen.
Who are you again?
Give me my fucking money, you asshole. And then I'm gonna walk away.
Again, really sorry. She didn't mean it. She's very drunk.
I'm not drunk. I did mean it. He's a dick. I'm done. I'm done with his bullshittery. We want money. Let's go.
Sure, you. Midas hands him the piece of paper from the slip that has your guys' name on it and hands her the gold.
While that's going on, can I run up that and be like, "I did it, Dad! I did it!"
Can I pick him up like a little kid and be like, yeah, and like we'll spin in
Absolutely.
circles? I always believed in you. I'm so proud.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh man.
Oh, can I put him on my shoulder? I'll carry you out of there.
Absolutely.
Like, you did it, sport.
I'd just be like, "Oh man, I don't know how you do it. That really hurt." She knows how to do
Hurt so
that,
good.
and not so much.
Feel the
But
burn.
well, anyways, what would you like today? What would you like to eat?
Big steaks.
Got it. And oh yeah, I want to join up with the rest of the party.
You got it. All right. So you guys meet back up, having all your winnings, which is reasonably substantial given how poor you were. Should have a couple hundred gold to your name again. And it's probably around 3 a.m. or so at this point.
Are you guys tired? We should probably go back, right?
I think that's a good idea.
It's bedtime.
Yeah, we should have 226 all around.
Not
Is
bad.
what we won, or what we have overall.
So you're lucky. You're lucky that you didn't miss an attack, because you probably wouldn't have won if you'd missed a single attack.
As soon as she I think I was down to like 11 or something, and I was
Yeah.
like, I can second win,
Yeah.
but I don't think I'm making it past the round. So
If
I
you-
gotta hope that's a sin.
If you would have missed an attack, because she was a battle master, obviously, like she's got riposte. So like,
Yeah.
if you miss,
Oh, that would have fucked me.
Opportunity attack. So yeah, that was
Yeah, I do not have a
fucking
PC swing, so-
deleted, man. Like, all right.
Whew.
So you guys walk out of the arena.
So we won 226 total.
Yeah, overall 226. That's including what we put in. The 40 that we put in all around, or 44.
So that isn't what we had previously as well.
No, we put in 44 all around, and what we're coming back with net is 226. So the gross amount would be what? 182?
Okay, so we won 182.
Yeah, we won 182.
Proud of us.
Yeah.
Really proud.
It's like because I have a certain amount of gold on me, and that's not what I know I have. The rest, whatever we won, is on you guys.
No, because you put in the money. I'll just take my 16. The rest is all you.
You
Yeah, I'll
put in-
give the rest to Inigo.
So
So
What
210
did it-
goes to you.
okay, I will add that.
Actually, hold on. Sorry, because 25 goes to Thad.
Okay, so subtract that 25 to Thad.
I already put it in my inventory.
No, I know. Hold on. So
185.
yeah, 185 is you. 16 is me. 25 to Thad.
Cool. And while we're walking, can I like pull up to Lily?
Are you walking or are you on Thad's shoulder?
That's gonna put me down about halfway through.
Sure. Sure. Okay.
I just want to walk up to Lily and be like, I did hear about. I want to whisper this, like just kind of between me and her. She'd be like, I heard what happened, and I know money's a little tight. But hopefully this helps. And I want to give her 100 gold, just.
It's fun, and like, she'll like take 50 of it. Be like,
at-
this will do.
At that point, I just insist. I'm like, I don't come from money, so I don't really know what to do with it. I feel more comfortable if you have at least this much.
Um,
I'm sure you'll put it to good use.
okay. And she'll take it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Good fight.
I'm surprised that I did so well. I expected that to win. I just did mine to kind of bolster my odds, but thank you. Thank you. I wonder if they'll let me use the kitchen this late.
I mean, it might be breakfast time soon, so...
Maybe, but I promised Dad a steak, and after seeing what I saw in the ring, I don't want to be on his bad side.
Sure.
And yeah, I'll just kind of walk ahead at that point.
Okay. So you guys get back to the tavern. One of the overnight barkeeps is there. And you go up and ask him if you can use the kitchen, I guess.
Can I see if what was his name? Helgeton? That fucking horrible handling. What was the chef I was working with again?
Colston.
Colston. That's
Yeah.
an S.
It's Charlie Alpha Lima Sam Tango Oscar Nano.
Like
Colston.
Colson, but Colston.
Colston, basically.
Colston.
Yeah.
Calston.
Can I see if he's here? Like,
No, absolutely not. You guys would have probably seen him in the crowd at some point, like. at
I
the
was like,
arena.
I wonder how he did tonight. He had a large stack of gold. I don't know how well it went. But anyways, is there any way I could use your kitchen to prepare a meal for my friends and I? Much yourself as well?
I mean, you were here earlier. Assume you know how to use the kitchen. If I'm getting food out of it, I don't give a shit. He looks around at the completely empty lobby. Oh wait, there's one person sitting drinking in the corner.
I'll get him as well. And yeah, I'm going to cook steaks.
Sure. So I mean,
If I need to dip
you
into
would
my
have
rations, that's fine.
yeah. I was gonna say you would have some steaks. I mean, they're not gonna let you
Yeah.
unless you're gonna purchase it from the inn. They're not gonna let you use their meat. You know.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But I mean, I got some already, so
Yeah. Yeah. You make up some steaks. Go ahead and give me your check. Let's see how we do.
I want to make this a performance check if I can, like put a
Sure.
little flourish to it.
Absolutely.
Okay, that is.
I'm gonna
oh, wait,
say you're gonna do this at disadvantage because you're tired.
perfect. I only went one lower, so it's a total of a 13.
Yeah, still not bad. Not bad. Okay. So yeah, you managed to whip up these steaks, and I mean they're not like the best things that you've ever made. Like they're pretty damn good, but they're not the best steaks you've ever made. You're kind of working with some basic ingredients at this point. The meat's a little tougher than maybe you're gonna get at culinary school or a nice inn or something. But yeah, you managed to like get some like greens and some fresh vegetables from the kitchen and stuff like that. You find plenty of potatoes. You make some nice baked potatoes and throw it down on there. And you bring out Thad to this huge like 24-ounce steak and the giantest potato he's ever seen in his life, and a whole bunch of like, greens and stuff with this pretty reasonably plated little dish. And bring out smaller portions of food for the rest of everybody, but but still equally cooked and everything. It's not like you. And feed everybody for the night.
Can I also say that I made a smaller extra portion for Midas to do kind of what she wanted to with that?
Sure.
Give it whoever she wants to give it to, seeing as what I saw what she would do in the cell.
Sure. And you guys kind of take the next few hours to between the cooking and the eating and everything. Definitely a couple hours goes by, and daylight starts coming up. Some of the workers start coming in the morning, getting some breakfast and coffee. And you guys, I assume, go up to bed, or are we not sleeping?
It's
Going the fuck to sleep.
bedtime. And yeah, we'll go to sleep.
Yeah, but before I go to sleep, I'm gonna. Is there any torches around?
I mean, you're not really gonna find torches. There's a fireplace.
I'll throw the small portion of food into the fireplace.
Okay.
And then I'll go to bed.
The innkeep kind of looks at you. Fuck. Whatever. And everybody goes down for bed for the night.
What
And
time is it? Like
It's like
what time of day?
5:30.
5:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
Do I know that if any of the shops are open or anything?
They're probably opening up soon. Yeah, usually around dawn.
Can I wait till everyone goes up and then go to the jeweler shop?
Sure.
And I want to see if the holy symbol is ready.
So you walk in, and they are literally just kind of opening up for the morning. And he is well, maybe. Hang on. I think we finished it up last night. And he goes over the back and grabs it out. Looks like, I mean, they did a pretty reasonable job repairing it. I mean, doesn't look new, but it's a pretty reasonable job repairing it. And they say, yeah, here you go.
I kind of grab it, and I'll be like, "Thank you for the quick work. I appreciate it." And I'll leave another 5 gold on the counter.
Okay. So,
I want to try to press the digitation it clean, like try to polish it up a little bit.
The gold.
No, the gold's fine.
Oh, okay.
Little
Okay,
blood
okay,
on
okay.
it, but that's fine.
Yeah.
But the holy symbol itself.
Yeah, I mean, it was already clean. Like it looks.
Okay,
It's
cool.
it's they polished it and everything like you'd expect. It is nice and clean and everything.
So now, just to keep this safe, I do clutch this closer.
Mm-hmm.
I
Not gonna put it on
trudge
top of your
back.
bag.
No, not on top of my bag. Also holding my pen now. I don't. But I want to go back in my room, and if my niece is awake, I give it to her. If she's sleeping, I would just kind of place it next to her, and then go to my corner.
I would
Yeah, I'd
assume
probably be
she's not
asleep on the
awake.
floor.
Yeah.
Your little corner.
Also, can I be careful when I open the door because I saw her placement last time?
Right behind the door. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you have laid directly behind the door again, Midas?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Make sure the bagpipes are nice and tucked in.
Yeah. No, but you did. You guys never untucked them. Like they were still there. Like they were chilling. They had a day off. You know.
Actually, they're still there.
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a let's call it a sleight of hand check, Inigo. Versus disadvantage perception, please, Midas.
A Corky 20.
Okay.
All right, that's a 10 for both of them because I rolled 2 5s.
Nice. Yeah, Midas is fucking out. Like it is 6 a.m., 6:30 a.m., and she is exhausted. You kind of like open the door and like push her out of the way. You know, like a dog that's sitting behind the door that won't move. You know what I mean? Like you can like push her out of the way a little bit. Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yep. And then you go and you set the holy symbol right next to her again. And sometime like a couple hours later, she like in your sleep, Midas, you like grab your holy symbol. And as you like roll over, you like grab it instinctively, because he sets it like right next to your chest. And you like have it in your hand when you wake up. You didn't hear whatever you said if you said them.
No, it's just something to
Okay.
myself.
Okay.
And anyway, I'm not awake yet.
Yeah.
Still asleep.
Well, at this point, like everybody's asleep. You guys sleep for the day and wake up. So everyone's up.
The last thing I want to do before I go to sleep is like I kind of want to lay my sword like against the wall and then on me, and then just kind of like pat it a little bit. Go. You did well. And then just pass out.
The sword doesn't respond.
One day it will. One day.
Hey, I actually gave a sentient weapon to my paladin a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say it's not Scythe Boy. Okay.
I was like, I gave my fighter a sentient scythe, so I'm not strange to this. But no, just kind of. Inigo's that dude that kind of talks to his stuff because he feels like it makes it better, even though it doesn't do anything. But
I get you.
But yeah, 100% pass out.
All right. Yeah. So you guys, mid-afternoon, wake up. It is like a very solid sleeping schedule that me and Adrian have ourselves.
Yep.
Up about 2 p.m.
Breakfast at 2. Let's go.
Wake up
100%.
at 11:30, feeling like a bag of shit. Oh no.
No, that's too early.
I would feel like a bag of shit at 11:30.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Legit.
Oh, my clothes are dirty. So you called me the fuck out with that TikTok, and I'm still mad at you. Like, because you know what I almost watched last night, and instead watched more Wife Swap. I watched Inside again.
Proud of you.
I've watched Inside 5 times already.
5.
Oh,
Oh no.
that's-
She watched it like
Uh,
5 times in a day. Like.
No, like very literally, I think I've watched the special probably about 35 times. At a
Wow.
minimum.
Is that it?
It's a lot.
I said at a minimum.
I was thinking you were gonna say like 100.
She was talking about this week.
Yeah.
No, okay, I haven't watched it in 3 weeks because I'm trying to not. I've been rewatching Steven Universe. Okay.
I need to finish that show up.
I finished it and I'm mad that it ended, but I realized that there is a movie and I'm waiting to watch it until Brandon finally finishes the goddamn show.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know. I need luck. I need all the luck.
All right. Well, you guys are up for the morning.
Yeah, as I wake up with the holy symbol in my hand, and be like, "What? It worked!"
You like give a run at like casting something, and have like absolutely no issues like feeling the divine energy come through as you like cast a light spell or something and kind of like light something up. Feels like it's back. It looks definitely looks a little bit different than it used to, but it's there.
I'll just put it on.
Yeah.
I was 17 and 13 this time.
Nice.
Can I go down and see if they needed help before everyone else kind of got up?
Yeah, sure. It's a nice long day that you probably wouldn't be able to get up early. Assuming everybody slept for a solid 10 hours.
6 at 5 a.m. Everyone slept 10 hours.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So
Uh,
you guys are all downstairs. Unless Inigo had plans for before that.
No, I'm just going downstairs and be like, do you guys still need help?
Not
definitely help.
not busy. I mean it's the afternoon, so they're not busy today. They expect to be busy tonight, but they've also got a bunch of people working tonight, so they're not really going to need extra help. Being that
No,
it's a
so
Friday.
they're not. I'm just sitting at the bar,
Getting a little morning day drink on.
attempting to, because most I've done is cooking wine, and that's kind of like, okay, that's interesting. It tastes some type of nuts in there. Like just doing that,
Fair enough.
like asking for different ales and like trying to break them down. That's all I'm doing.
All right. What's the plan?
Where's
Johnny's
our
hungover as fuck and just wants coffee.
donkey and wagon?
You guys would
That's
have
a good
stabled it
question.
somewhere.
Lily will go retrieve donkey.
Okay.
Burrito.
Burrito. And
Don't get
Yeah.
out of my swamp.
Because this was our last night in the inn, in the tavern, right?
that you paid for, yeah.
That we paid. Okay. Yeah, so Lily will go and retrieve donkey.
All right.
El burrito.
Yes.
Yes.
Un burrito.
Can I make an intelligence check to see if Inigo would have realized that Dottie would have needed coffee?
Oh, that's no. Like, yes.
Like,
like you don't need to make a check.
obviously
Like,
she's just sitting there like,
yeah. Like,
So can I, as soon as I walk down, can I just like, if she sits down next to me, just move the coffee over
Yeah.
to her as I'm still kind of breaking down the ales? Like,
yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Can I try feeding her water as well, so she can get better and not dehydrate herself?
I mean, you can.
it's gonna sit there like, thank you. Does anyone have a straw?
Roll a D100 for me, Inigo.
Me?
Inigo.
okay.
You guys can keep going.
Does anyone have a straw? I don't want to lift it. Does anyone have a straw?
96.
I can just like
What?
kind of feed it into your mouth, like just like hold it
but
so you can sip it.
I don't
Oh.
want to pick my head up. I don't need a straw.
No. I'll pick your head up for you.
Okay.
Water falling.
I was about to say baby bird it.
I hate absolutely every second of the strength that you have in your hand right now, Inigo. So you've got a nice logger, that on the front of it has an owlbear. So the innkeep, when you say, "Hey, just give me something. I'll try something," he said, "Well, take your pick," and you pointed it, just picked a random one, and said, "That one." So he handed you a bottle. It's a lager, and it has an owlbear on the front of it that has absolutely massive anime titties and a paper party hat.
I don't see what that has to do with the beverage at all, but what do I know?
That is what you rolled. So congratulations.
Can't argue with dice.
I hate every second of this. All right. So Lily, in the meantime, goes and fetches your cart. Dottie kind of wakes up a little bit. Midas tries to help. And what are we doing?
There is one thing I would like to attempt.
Uh-huh.
I want to see if somebody can mend the bagpipes.
Do you like tell the party this, or is this just what you're telling me?
I'm gonna tell Thad.
Okay.
I mean, like, I want to try to fix this or see if somebody can. Seems
I
we
know
have.
it's holding back my career as a busker.
I mean, even with the broken, you did very well. You forgive my for saying, but perform the shit out of that.
Thank you. I feel seen.
Trust me, it was immaculate. I was very, very surprised. I did not know you had that in you. You were as good with the instrument as you were on the battlefield. It was amazing to watch.
Oh, that is a great compliment. Thank you.
So I would
Should
like
get
to,
this fixed.
let's try to get it fixed, and I want to go with that to try to fix this.
Okay. Do you want to go back to the same shop that you were at before, or do you want to try and look for something else?
Where we bought it, or
I feel like we should look for somewhere else because if they were selling me a faulty instrument, I don't think that speaks to the high quality of the shop.
yeah.
Twice the price the bagpipe should be. Go and roll an investigation check.
I felt like that was true, but I wouldn't know any better. So, could I have an advantage because that is helping?
Sure. Yeah, we'll call it help.
Okay, I'm glad I have advantage. Investigation. That is a 17.
Not bad. Yeah. Yeah. So you kind of get a recommendation as you kind of talk to a couple people. That there's a couple music shops up the road, and you go into one of them. This one's definitely a little cleaner than it used to be, and you pop the bagpipes down the counter. Ask them if they can repair them. I said, "Oh yeah, I mean I could." Jesus, what the fuck happened to this? I mean I could probably repair this, but honestly I'm gonna have to probably replace almost all of it. Probably end up being cheaper just to buy a new set.
Okay, Nick. Talking about my computer.
Oh. It's like...
We'll take 2.
Excuse me?
If we're just gonna buy a new one, I would like a second new one as well.
I'm so overjoyed to hear this. You should
Uh,
start a band.
oh, all right then. I mean, I could probably scrap this.
No, I
use
want to
use
keep it for
parts.
sentimental reasons.
Sure. All right. Well, let's see. Bagpipes. Yeah, I've got a few of them in stock here. Usually 30 gold a piece. So, since you're buying 2, let's say 55 and call it a day.
Done.
Done.
And
Yeah,
I will hand over 55 gold.
you got it.
And I will put one in the bag of holding and give the other one to Thad, and the broken one in the bag of holding as well.
I hold up my new bagpipes and I'm like, this instrument, it's going to change our lives. Everywhere we go, we're bringing bagpipes. The joy of bagpipes to the people.
Beautiful. All right. Well, bagpipes successfully had. And yeah. What do we want to do for the day?
I'm
Busk.
now ready.
Busk. We going busking? Thad wants to go busking.
Can we just busk for like an hour or two until noon? Then regroup
Oh.
with the party and see.
Oh, it's like 5 p.m.
Yeah, it's late in the day.
Yeah, like you guys slept until like 2.
Uh, Can we bust till like 6 and then?
Sure. Does everybody else want to hang around and watch this?
Oh yeah.
Can I talk to the rest of the party? I think we really need your support. Diego and myself, our new venture, busking. I think we could use maybe a backup dancer, maybe some people planted in the crowd to talk up our good name. I'm wondering if you could assist.
I can make Mush dance, and then he can just in the
Beautiful.
background for you, if you
Would
want.
love that.
Okay, that works.
I'm not a dancer, but I can give you this, and I touch Thad and give her guidance.
Okay. All right. Performance checks. Yours is with proficiency bonus. Thad, yours is not. Diego, because you are not proficient.
I was not even ready for this, but I'm in.
So make
Does
sure that
guidance-
your guidance has a D4 for you. So you are only at a +1, Adrian, for yours because you don't get your proficiency bonus.
That is a very solid 12.
Okay.
A 20.
21. That's what it says, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
That's like guidance.
Yeah. Did you?
Oh, should I add the guidance?
Yeah, you
Yeah, roll-
absolutely
I didn't
should.
add it.
Yeah, just roll a d4.
22.
Alrighty. Yeah. So you guys set up. Where do you want to set up? Like, do you want to set up outside the inn? Do you want to set up like just on a busy street somewhere?
I think a busy street.
All right.
If there's a town square, there.
There's not really a town square here within Tirum, but I mean, you find a nice busy street where kind of a couple things kind of connect in, and find a nice little corner, that you guys can do. And you guys start playing. You're gonna play for about an hour. And Thad like absolutely fucking destroys these bagpipes. Like, I mean, he starts playing and it just feels to you like you've just done this every day of your life. And Diego has to like actively work to try to keep up with you, and then like eventually realizes like, nah, I'm just background noise at this point. You kind of like quiet down a little bit and be like trying to figure out how to play it instead of just like playing one note as just like an emphasis on her notes, over the next hour or so, like people kind of flip you coins here and there. You guys make about 15 gold. Just on that, like,
That's all Thad right there.
yeah, literally.
Can I request to make a performance check for Mush's dancing?
Sure.
Okay. What would that be under then if I was
Charisma.
to do that? I know, but like familiar wise
Yeah, just
or mine.
it's just it's from the familiar. Just pull up the stat block for him and roll a d20 and add the charisma modifier.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm looking for. Is like, where would I find that? So would he be a small, an extra small, familiar? What?
No, he's a mushroom. I sent you the stat block for him months ago.
if it's not pinned, I'm not gonna be able to find it.
Oh, I have this somewhere. There it is.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
+0.
Okay. +0. Okay, which works because mine's also +0. So it's a 3.
Yeah, this guy, I mean, is doing that um doing that like very mistimed every note, and just
Oh, I was thinking of like the giant tube man, the wacky waving inflatable tube man, just back and forth.
like that, sure. And then he keeps pausing to the notes to like hit that note, and then like misses the beat every single time to start moving again, and people very much look weird at him. Like, what the fuck?
That's a really
is
stupid
this?
mushroom. Is that a kid or what's going on? Is that a
Yeah.
dumbass child?
Yes, pretty much. Oh my god. All right, so yeah, you guys play for about an hour, and sure. What's next? Lily's sitting on the cart going, or on the donkey going,
On the donkey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lily's just like,
She's far enough away so she's not seen.
She's
It's like, it's just the child waiting for dad to get back from shopping, like staring at this, like, oh god, why did you leave me here?
Dad, you never brought back milk. Why?
Dad went out for cigarettes and never came back.
Why did you eat my fries?
After all this is done, I kind of want to look at the group and go, so where to from here?
I don't know where
Burrito's here.
I'm sorry, Lily, what was that?
I have burrito.
Just
And she'll point down.
pat his leg.
You can kind of like reach his shoulder-ish.
This is a good burrito. And then I make him smell like cinnamon.
Like, not for any particular reason, but I kind of want to check out where Lily's from. Mysterious figure. I want to know more about you.
Florida?
Yeah.
I think it's
Here the
pronounced
weather's good.
Florida.
Oh dear God.
Can you verify the pronunciation?
Yeah, yes, Florida. Bella, I forgot the name again.
Belladonna.
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 Oh.
Lord. Yes, I have no objections to going there.
It's pretty boring. It's a lot of old people, but
You
If
you
y'all-
also would be aware, Lily, that it is about probably a 6-week journey.
and it's far. We'll be on the road for quite some time. Like
Maybe we should make stops along the way then.
6 weeks. Yeah.
I go, well, I got us covered for a few weeks, and we can always stop by and attempt to get more if we need.
Also, if y'all play like that, y'all can make a lot of money in Florida.
That is all that I struggle to keep up at that point.
Perhaps I can be the campaign manager.
That sounds good to me. That you
Hype
could
us
sell out
up.
shows.
Be our hype man.
Advertise. Cardboard. Yes.
No, not the cardboard again. That didn't work so well last time, Lily. I don't think we should do that again unless we have a better statement on there.
But in her defense, she was able to get work with the cardboard. She just didn't take it. And secondly, it would not be a lie because Thad is amazing at this.
Okay, yes, but at the same time, Lily's cardboard thing, yes, got her a job. I understand that. However, she was very unqualified.
But Thad is very qualified, so kind of cuts that out of the equation.
Okay.
I am
Then-
very qualified.
Then we will not
Very.
let Lily hold the cardboard. We will let someone qualified hold the
Burrito.
I mean,
Burrito.
what are the qualifications for holding cardboard?
Might just brings up a very good point.
Whoever's looking for the work, or whoever qualifies for the work, holds the cardboard that says they're qualified for that work. Like, I'm
But-
qualified for killing people with poison, so I would probably put.
I wouldn't yell that
Will
out in the
poison
middle
for
of a
money.
crowded city.
Or. I don't care. Or my cardboard could say, will deal with raccoons for money, but I don't think raccoons could read my sign, so.
But how would Thad play the bagpipes if they're also holding the sign?
We can tape the sign to the bagpipes.
I believe Lily said we could put it on burrito, and that seemed like a very good idea.
Okay, fine.
Get this.
Fine.
Hold on. Traveling musician.
Are we about to
Some-
Bug's Life this shit?
I
gotta-
honestly don't know. I've never watched that movie.
Although you got any better ideas at this point?
It's feeling a little traveling circus.
It's feeling very A Bug's Life.
Hmm.
So Belladonna, Thad?
That was my suggestion, but by all means, if anyone has
I-
a better idea.
I am for it.
I mean, what's the closest city to this one?
So technically Quasta's a little bit down to the south, but it's difficult to get there, and not a lot of people go there. Darrett and Drasleona are roughly about the same distance, give or take. One is north and one is south.
Which one would be on the way to Belladonna?
Drasleona.
Drasleona.
And that is the creepy ass city.
Ah, yes.
I don't know that. Let's go to Drasleona.
Yeah. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. We can stop there and then go to Belladonna.
We can always resupply, make sure that we're good for the road, and then maybe attract people there so they follow us there.
Yeah.
Play the bagpipes as we travel. An idea.
Stop
Yeah.
random strangers on the
They'll
road.
just
Hey,
be
hang on a second. Let me
tossing
just.
gold.
Yeah.
Let me play the bagpipes.
Yeah, you're that guy that's, as you walk out of the store, that's, hey, can you mind signing it? You just, yeah,
I have the petition if you could just sign
yeah, pretty much.
Oh my goodness.
Though, if we run out of food to on the way to Drasleona, we should probably hunt along the way. And the bagpipes probably wouldn't be good for that.
Don't we have mushrooms? Dottie?
Yeah, I mean, if we want to split 3 mushrooms a day for the next 6 weeks.
I'm
I
pretty
mean-
well prepared currently.
Yeah, you've got what? how much meat?
I'd say about 2.5 weeks after last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you went
Yeah.
through a lot of it last
Okay.
night.
Yeah.
We have a lot.
Then, I'll
Of at
ask,
least
how
meat. I
much-
have more of rice and like
Yeah.
basic stuff that we can survive off of.
How much meat do you have? Because if anything, I mean, we can use the mushroom as substitutes,
I
or
go.
if needed, as
Actually,
a
interesting fact. I took up these to attempt to cook monsters I found, so that is a very viable option. If we
Okay.
run out of meat on the road, we can hunt if need be.
I was gonna say if needed, as a necessary evil.
There's always mush.
No, I can speak to animals, and I can lure one in, and then someone can kill it.
No, no, no. If you lure one in, then it's kind of cheating. Like you wouldn't kill a hibernating bear, would you?
No, I'm just saying if
And
we
Diego's like,
need
I mean,
it. I don't want to do it, but if we need to.
Actually, I kind of look over at that and go, I think that might ruin that fun if you make it easier.
Yeah. Just do the old-fashioned way. Slashing, killing,
run at him
punching a bear to
screaming.
death.
Yeah.
Just don't let me know, and I don't want to learn its name before it dies.
Just to
Range
not
and work.
name it. Don't you just to not name it, and we should be fine.
I don't name them; they name themselves, and then they tell me their names, and I don't want to learn their names before they die. Thank you.
Got it.
Yeah, you
so
probably shouldn't speak to the food if it becomes food. Only friends, right?
correct. I'll make you a deal. If you become friends with something, I will not cook it.
Okay, thank you.
Much.
And, well, desperate times.
Yeah. All right. So, Bellatana, then, do you guys want to depart tonight? I mean, you're not tired, so.
Yeah.
I take my spot in the back of the
Sure.
wagon.
You guys head out of the city, out towards the mountains, and start making your way towards Bellatana.
Can I make a perception check before we leave the city to see if I see the guy who tried to take my pan?
Sure.
Like a luck check, something, I don't know.
Sure. Roll. Okay, go ahead and roll that.
What am I gonna use? I'm gonna use you. Don't fuck me. That's nat one.
Roll a d100.
Just like felt it that it was going to be a nat one. Did anyone else?
The thing is, I don't have to take nat ones, but I'm gonna take the nat one. It's a 77.
Okay. Yeah, no, not at all. So many faces, so many people. You'd be lucky. Well, I was gonna say you'd be lucky if you remember his face, but I'm pretty sure that is etched into your memory at this point.
I ever see him.
Yeah. His name was probably the same name as Lily's nemesis. Like, it's.
Right, Eleanor, just right
Yeah.
up.
Eleanor.
See if you can poison every.
Yeah.
Just poison
Yeah.
Eleanor.
And you guys make your way out of the city and start heading out, and we will go ahead and end there for the night.
Cool.
Good fighting. You guys absolutely destroyed that arena.
I thought it was gonna be fucked. To be honest with you.
I mean, both of them. It was a level 3 barbarian and a level 3 fighter that I threw up against. So I was just like, all right, it's a fair fight.
Dang. Yeah.
Like, the battle master probably had the edge over you because like that's huge, but it didn't matter when you hit like. Ugh. All right. Well, we'll see you guys next week. And yeah, Adrian, just let me know about Zen. And,
Yeah, for sure.
And about the other group once you figure out what your work stuff is got going on, man.
Yeah, I was like, I'm only working 10-hour shifts now, so that's gonna be a thing.
Yeah. Yikes. How
Yeah.
early are you starting?
Tomorrow I start at 9.
Okay.
But again, I
Yeah,
might just
9.
stay up.
Yeah.
And just be like, I'm gonna hate life tomorrow.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna go grab some food and finish this episode of CR that I'm on, and then probably like go play Apex the rest of the night. So
I was like, I have to go watch the latest episode of Dimension 20. So
There you
that's
go.
what I will be doing.
I've been trucking through CR1. I've watched so many episodes the past week. I think I'm on 89 now. It's on the Raishon episode. Like they just killed Raishon and went to break with Care hitting Raishon. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And then went to break.
That anime moment that happened. When
Yeah,
Carrie killed-
it's beautiful.
Fucking love.
Yeah, the only
because
hit he
we've
did.
talked about it. Yeah, because we've talked about it, I want to watch CR season 1 again.
It's fucking beautiful.
I fucking
If
love
you've got a
CR.
year to watch it.
Yeah, that's a lot of episodes. Like,
Yeah.
and they're all.
Give me a
Oh.
month.
4
No, I was
hours,
like,
yeah.
give me a month.
Yeah. Anyway,
Except for the finales, which are 8.
yeah, exactly. There's some
Jesus
episodes that are hella
Lord.
long. Yeah. Anyway, all
Yeah.
right, I'm gonna go find some food.
Mhm.
So I will see you guys next week.
I'm
Good
gonna
night.
continue watching.
Alrighty. Well, if anybody is here, thanks for popping by. I'm gonna try and get the VOD over to Johan to make sure he can catch up for next week. Unless he's here, but I haven't seen him say anything, so I don't think he is. Thanks for popping by. I'll be back over on Twitch next week. Obviously, it's just a day off Twitch today, so not streaming on Twitch today. Nobody else was streaming as well, but I wanted to make sure that I stream so we at least have a VOD and everything. And yeah, we'll see you guys. Well, I'll be here Saturday, but this group will be back on Wednesday over on Twitch.